Perfect. Sorry, guys. Sorry, it's hard to test something like that to look at it, so I appreciate you guys throwing that out there. Appreciate it. Thank you for letting me know that you guys could not hear me. All right, y'all. So you got Grave. You said you can hear me now.
Yeah, I heard you through both.
Sweet.
Well, you know.
Yeah, I think something got messed. I had to reroute something. I did some recording the other day, and I always mess up when I have to use my setup for something different than I typically do. So
That sounds about right.
all right, so let me see if I can get. I'm trying to get Ragnarok in here. Yeah, Steinsy. It's one of those things. Dude. Hey, they can hear us. They can hear me, Neo, but yeah, you guys would not get very enticing. Alright, let me see. Prism. Copy. Let me see. Maybe it's that? No.
Holy crap. Anne Burrell died. The chef.
Who died?
Anne Burrell.
So, Jess, we are doing... Basically, we'll just hop in, and I find out what people know. And I try to make sure that people have a different level of... they'll have a different level of responsibility based on what they think they want to do. But we're going to keep the runs going. So... Excuse me. So yeah, we'll keep the runs going. We'll keep them moving and everything. There we go. I think. Maybe that's some extra space in there. Oh yeah. So just tonight is just a Discord thing. Just some people who are fans of the videos and stuff like that. So. Yeah, man. If you want to, I can't promise I can always do them. Tonight just happened to work out. Had some things fall through that I wasn't hitting. But yeah, gonna be traveling later this week. So yeah, this kind of just fell into my lap with it. What's up, Plappy? All right, I think I may have found Prison's account because there's like spaces in the Discord, what he posted. So I'm trying to see if I can get him invited.
Hey, what flavors of champions are there, Sax? I forgot.
Champs.
Overload and Team Barrier.
Yo.
Hey, I just
we're
sent
playing Master?
another invite. No, it should just be Overload.
My PlayStation real quick, 1 second.
All good, all good.
Hold on, babe. I'm about to do a raid. Yeller.
Oh, you're good, Jess. You're good. We'll typically only do one a night.
Yo, what's good?
What's up?
What's up?
I got my girlfriend on the phone right now, but I'm about to be doing this with y'all.
Tell them don't mind me. Work on the car, so I ain't gonna bother you.
She said don't mind me. She's working on her car, so she's not gonna bother me.
There we go.
That's what my girlfriend told me to tell y'all.
All right, well, if she wants to see the madness and you learning the raid, she can she can tune into the thing. But we ain't gonna split attention while we're doing a teaching run.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. But I mean, you don't really gotta. I've done it before. I just need reminded how to do it.
Yeah, well, we got different levels of different things, so we'll go through everything. I got a pretty efficient way to knock it out. So
Alright, bet. Alright, I'm about to sit up. I just realized that your video goes somewhere to get max level, and I was like, shit, I forgot to do that.
There you go. All right. Y'all got what you need?
Anything at Hawthorne?
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Might need to grab that real quick.
Hawthorne, wait, isn't that the exotic?
So you'll want to
raid?
go. You'll want to make
No,
sure you
I
talk
mean
to
on the
Hawthorne
tower.
to get the red border.
Right, yes.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. I forgot.
Oh, I need to go to the tower then.
Jess, thank you for the subscription, man. Appreciate that.
The ganja. Shit.
Just a reminder, if you have Amazon Prime, that means you have a free Twitch sub that you can use every month. And if not, if you don't use it, that means that Daddy Bezos gets to put Katy Perry back on the moon. So she already went once. So don't let her be greedy. Let her, she can stay on Earth. She's already done it. I'm trying to go to moon, and I need your Twitch sub to do it. So appreciate you guys.
Oh, wait a minute, let me see.
Jeez, what
Yeah.
is NSFW?
Actually, see this Monte Carlo ornament?
What, babe?
I did.
What's
Cool looking ornament though.
Justin.
I'm here, but I'm on a call.
He's right next door.
Okay. Just don't talk to him. Don't look at him.
I'm not. I'm just saying. I just.
What you're looking at is just framing.
Listen, baby. That's what you look like when you do steroids. That's all I gotta say.
Bro, I recognize that mofo from a mile away. I'm like,
Well, yeah, but here's the thing. His steroids are free since he's a nurse. He just steals from the hospital. He's that piece of shit.
All right, where are we at here? Grabbing our bounties? Anyone going to do bounties, or you guys got what you need?
Yeah, I gotta grab them.
Okay.
I'm ready whenever.
Same.
I should probably... Yeah, I'm ready, whatever, but I should probably grab bounties. I don't know where.
So if you want to get a guaranteed red border, which I would say, if you fly to the tower real quick, go see Hawthorne, and she's gonna have one. I can't remember what it's called. She has a few that are like clan related. Laughing, I'm getting a little bit of feedback through your stuff. I think Ragnarok, I'm getting some through you too. Do you guys have any like headphones or anything? Also, I'm gonna need you to. You can ask your girlfriend to watch the stream, but I'm gonna need you to focus up this evening and not be split between the two. So
Don't worry.
we gotta.
I got that.
I got a few. I'm a pretty easygoing dude, but I got a few things I'm gonna do, and we're gonna be locked in. We're gonna get this shit done. So.
On God. No, I already told her that I'm not gonna be paying attention. I don't know if there's any way I could fix my audio. I got headphones plugged in. If it's
Yeah,
for
I'm
me.
gonna try it now.
I think is it coming through like speakers? Is our voice coming through any kind of speakers or anything in the room? We're getting caught by
No,
your
I don't
mic
think so,
coming
no.
back.
It's just coming back off the mic. It might be cheap headphones. I don't know.
Okay, so you may need to turn our voices down just a little bit in your ears.
All right. Let me know.
Queen, we're going through it. We're going through it, Queen. I'm trying right now.
You alert?
All right, let's see here. Check 1 2. Hey, that's better.
Alright, still getting it from me too?
Okay, bet.
I'm not hearing it laughing. I think
Okay.
we're doing better.
You said from what? You said from what's her name?
Hawthorne. So she's down standing up on the balcony next to Ikora.
Okay.
She does like the clan bounties, but she also does
Shit, I'm not leader.
Oh, I got you. Here. Yeah, let's run because I want to make sure you guys get what you need. So we're gonna run to the tower real quick.
Okay.
Nah, it's all fun, y'all. It's all fun. We'll be good. Sometimes it's just about getting the team dialed in. Got to make sure everyone has the same.
Well, I can't tell.
understand.
Someone else got the OG ship too. The 1,000 wings.
Yeah, someone does.
I do.
I do too, gang. She was good.
The only difference I see, one might be the OG, one might be when it came back. Looks slightly different.
Oh, that's the new one? Oh, I got the original. Oh, I thought you had the original. Never mind.
I mean, the same one, but just different look.
Slightly
Oh,
different taken on there.
Yeah, mine's the you had to wait for a boss to show up just so you could do the
Right.
damn mission.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep. Them were the days.
no, dude, for real. I was only like fucking 14 doing that shit, bro. That shit's wild, dude. I was playing Destiny since I was 9 years old. My uncle trying to teach me VOG at 9 years old. Oh my god, I feel so sorry for him.
Queen, I've kind of fallen off of the garden teaching stuff. I'm kind of letting that go by the wayside. So you are stronger than I am.
I mean, I played Halo all my life, so my uncle was like, "I'm gonna show you a game," and he showed me Destiny, and I was like, "Oh, that's so dope."
There you go.
So yeah, I literally remember being 2. We were at
Was it a
party,
div run as well?
And there was an Xbox. I was complaining to my mom that I wanted to go. She was a single mother, and she was like, "Here," dragged me in the room, said, "Shut up, play the game," and it was Halo 2. That was the first game I ever played in my life.
There you go. It's a good mom right there. Sometimes you just need someone who'll lock you in and say, "Hey, you're gonna enjoy this."
Yep.
Like dead ass.
My parents
I will never. I will always be so thankful for her because that.
Yep. My parents put Rock Band in front of me, and that literally kicked me off into playing like all sorts of different instruments and shit. Like, dude, I was so in on that. I love that.
Hell yeah. Wait, raid banners are just fucking glimmer now? Oh, I'm about to. Oh.
Well, hopefully we don't need that many tonight.
Hey, I do raids like crazy, so we don't have to do that many, but I'm about to do that many, and oh yeah.
Let's go. All right, everyone, pick up that bounty. We'll get rolling, and then those raid banners will still be there when you get back. So.
Oh yeah, no, I already used all my glimmer. We're good. I got my quest. We all good.
Everyone ready? Let's do it.
Yep. Let's go. Let's roll.
Do it.
Okay, so just a reminder as we fly in, we're gonna do 3 teams of 2 at the different portions. There's gonna be sync plates that we need to hold down. You need to, when you get to your plate, you're gonna stand on it until you start to activate it, and then just make sure that none of the minotaurs touch the plate. Anything else can technically get there. We should be just fine. Just fry them, and then once we stand on that plate, we'll be good.
Them, so I'm not sure. Like they're recording too, or live streaming, something like that. So they don't want like any extra background as well, like music at least. No, I'm not playing out loud. I'm just like... Oh well, then I don't know. Whatever you want to listen to, bro.
Let's do this. Okay.
God, I haven't played this game in so long.
Well, welcome back.
Your ear. Been on that Dark Souls 3 phase lately.
Really? It's interesting.
Yeah. Like, so like this is my PS5. You know, I'm originally an Xbox player, so I got a Series X first.
I got you.
So like, I bought Dark Souls on my PlayStation. I just beat it yesterday.
I got you.
After like buying it 2 days ago.
Yeah.
I said, "Fuck this! I'm not leveling health. Let's see how it goes."
There you go. Bold tactic. I like it. I like it. All right, y'all.
It's actually my newest video. Actually, I'm pretty sure. At least my highlights of that fucking playthrough. Oh shit.
Nice one.
All right, so let's go. Bat, you going right?
I'll go top mid.
Okay.
Yep, I'm going right.
Yeah, I'll go top mid.
Okay, so we got 2 on top mid. Me and Laughing will be on left, and then Grave, if you want to go with Bat over on right side, be good. Just remember, make sure you activate. Just kill the minotaurs around you, and then activate your plate so the spire starts forming. The amount of times I've just started killing ads and then completely spaced that we gotta like, oh, we actually gotta like do a mechanic.
Yeah. No, it happened in B1 to me so many times too.
And we have to stay on the plates, right?
You don't.
Nah.
So
Once you get
Okay.
it
You
started,
just gotta touch it.
Yep. Once they are
That's the nice thing about
activated, just
D2
keep
compared to D1.
just keep the minotaurs off of them, and that's the only
Gotcha,
that's the only
okay.
thing you really got to do.
What the fuck? That's wild. What? Sorry about the background noise, guys. If there's any to hear it.
I'm good, man.
Oh, did.
Yeah, I understand people got different situations for gaming. The main thing is just making sure people are
Lock in.
focused on what we're doing, because
Exactly, yeah, no, I got
just
you on
respecting
that. Don't worry
everyone's
about
time.
that.
So as long as we're good there, we're good, man. Yep, Neo, go get that Tinashes, man. If you ain't got it, I'm sure you got it. Yo, Iron Banner is out. Iron Banana. Spire's almost up, y'all.
Gotcha.
You got this, brother. You got this. Go get that shit, Neo. Let's go.
I don't even know which weapons would be best with the new perks, because I don't even really know much of the new perks, to be honest.
So from this, the main things that we were chasing, Fatebringer is my favorite legendary gun of all time. So
Yeah, I love Fatebringer.
day one, I
Fatebringer.
grabbed my Fatebringer. I actually got super lucky with my red borders, and I got it on the first day it came
Hell
out.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
And then the from there, Corrective Measure and Hezen's Vengeance are really, really strong. So
there's always been a good
Okay.
gun though.
yep. Hezen got quite the glow up, and Corrective Measure has some really, really strong rolls now. So if you have Commemoration, I don't necessarily think it's all that much better than that, but I actually don't know if it's better at all. Let me clear that up. But it's different and it feels good. So scope's cool too.
I was just fucking mess up because I switched my binds around since fucking Fortnite. I've been fucking using right joystick as fucking crouch. Fucking. I was just fucking slid off the map instead of jumping. Where's the chest at? I don't remember.
On me.
Why do I feel
On
like-
grave.
It's under.
Right over there.
I was like, I'm being fucking stupid right now.
I'll stay here if you want to just lead him down there, Grape. Boom, 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 boom. Okay.
Guess I need to actually go get my icebreaker.
Yeah.
Get
I
that.
found-
That's the next weapon I'm getting after we do this.
That is from Vesper's Host. So,
Wait,
Rumor.
does that count as a new DLC that I have to buy?
yeah,
though?
that's the
Shit.
that would be a dungeon.
Shit.
That'd be the dungeon pass for the final shape.
Okay.
So you don't have to get the annual pass, but yeah, you would need that. Okay.
Copy that.
So we are gonna have some overload champs here. So if you guys want to throw on whether, you know, it's your machine gun or trace rifle here. Then we're going to have some wyverns, so just make sure you're holding on to your super and stuff to get rid of the wyverns when they pop up. Other than that, should be pretty straightforward here. Just keep the Vex from sacrificing at their little spire.
Yeah. Oh, I did not mean to use that. Okay.
That's all right.
Get it back.
That was another.
Was that a keybind?
memory. I fucking went on Fortnite.
Oh, Grave
and
did
it's
the same
fucking
thing.
My super.
Are we all
Yeah,
just
but
using our? Are we all just using our super?
I just
Yeah, dude. I
just did it. I had it before I did it.
I got you. I just wanted to do it in unison. So, all right, let's go. We'll do it live here. So, guys, just go ahead and split up the same directions you did before. So that would be me and Laughing on left, and then Grave and Bat will be on right, and then Prism and Chicken, you guys will be in mid. Remember, there's going to be some like fanatics that will come out. Do not get in the pool that they drop. Okay, so I would back up, Chicken. I would stay back a little further.
Gotcha.
Because that
I didn't know
Templar.
why I wanted to stand up here, but you just reminded me why I wanted to stand up here. So thank you.
Yeah, that Templar is gonna beam you from there, but
No, I got him. Don't worry about it.
oh, sorry, I was talking to Chicken about where he was standing.
Oh.
You're good. You're good where you're at.
I fucking love that these weapons are just god rolls off the rip.
Live, and I feel like we have like the easiest setup right now.
Oh shit.
100%.
I'm sitting here behind a bolt charge Titan wall, but I'm still on prismatic because Life keeps dropping them. So I'm getting the best of both worlds. I'm getting to consecrate and get my bolt charge. So.
Oh shit, there was something I was about to ask and then I just forgot it. Oh shit, love the stoner brain.
There you go.
It's called stoner brain.
Was
You
that
gotta perform a haiku now.
was that an insta die there? Chicken?
Yeah, I don't know what I did.
I think you might have stepped into the pool that one of the fanatics dropped. You see those pools that are kind of lingering at the bottom?
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you do that, you'll get marked for negation. You'll see it at the top of your screen. And to get rid of it, you have to step in that big beam of light that's down there.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what?
I don't have a res, so I'll need someone to come grab it.
gotcha.
real quick. Thank you.
Up.
Laughing, did you do the same thing by chance? Did you step into a pool, or what killed you there?
Love the response.
I didn't get anything there. That's all right.
All good, all good.
Oh, my bad. I sent I tried to cleanse myself, but I think the pool came up after you mentioned it was there.
I got you. So you did step into something? Is that what
Yeah.
you said? Gotcha. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure that I don't want anyone to die to something and them have no clue what happened. So as long as you know what happened, then we're good.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It don't matter that you died. It's just
I will say this, Destiny is way smoother, like mechanic-wise, on controller on PlayStation than Xbox.
really.
Yeah, definitely.
100%. I
noticed
totally agree on that one.
Why is that?
Yeah, I did.
Like I like now that I own both consoles and I play on both, I've noticed with like basically all the games I play, the mechanics of the controller feel smoother on PlayStation. It's weird.
What do you think that it? Can you give me an example of what you mean?
You say because PlayStation is feministic. Okay. I'd say the main reason, like,
watch behind us.
Oh yeah, my fault.
I don't know, it's kind of hard to say. I got a custom controller for Xbox, so maybe that.
Yeah, like
it
if
might
you,
be
I was
different.
gonna say if you have a custom control for Xbox, like a Elite controller, like I bought that before and then I switched to Claws, so I'd stop spending $200 every time it broke.
Right.
Dang.
Like literally what I did. But fucking like Xbox, there's like it's very very minute, but there's the slightest tiniest bit of delay compared to PlayStation, and it's weird.
Do you think that's something you could dial in if you needed to, like in settings or something?
No, it's literally just how they built the consoles to register the sensor of the controller. I've noticed it's weird.
Interesting. I've not
Like,
spent
I've tried
a lot
doing
of
settings to figure
time.
it out and
Yeah, I've not
whatnot.
spent a lot of
Nothing.
time playing with a PlayStation controller, and I've spent hardly any time at all playing on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Played for a long time on Xbox, and then I've played a lot of Destiny on both PC and
PC and Xbox,
PC
yeah.
and Xbox with an Xbox
I need
controller.
to get a PC. That's one thing I want in my life, because like I want to get Sekiro mods and Dark Souls mods to
Sure.
make the game harder and shit. Like, I need a PC eventually.
Dude, I have a PlayStation. I just don't play Destiny on it. I don't really have a reason to. So I just
Yeah,
kind of
so
choose
it's
to
on
do
PC.
so I just choose to do that. But I prefer the staggered sticks on the Xbox controller way more than the like.
That's
Oh,
the
yeah, no,
the
no,
feel of the
that's the
controller
only-
to me is the only reason I love Xbox over PlayStation.
Yeah, no, honestly, like the feel of it, I like PlayStation or Xbox way better than PlayStation's like joystick layout. But I noticed the way I do claw on PlayStation compared to Xbox, I literally the only fingers I'm not using right now are my pinky,
Gotcha.
and I use my fucking left index finger to click D-pad mainly for like Fortnite and
Real
shit.
quick. If you guys get the class item, that is a goat roll right there, because this is the only encounter you can get the class item from. So, just so you know, that is a good thing. Don't be bummed about it if you get the class item. That's what I'm saying.
He said, "Don't be too upset now."
Because I had to work for a really, really freaking long time to get the class item to finally drop, because it was like the last thing I needed. So now I get them all the time. But all right,
Oh my
so
God,
let's.
I just got a melee god roll on this fucking shotgun.
So you want to put a rocket sidearm on, and then we are going to do the challenge for this encounter, because it's the more fun way to do this encounter. So when everyone gets a rocket sidearm on, I would just say rocket sidearm machine gun will probably be the best thing for you here. And then we're going to do a little field trip, because I need everyone to know where all the oracles are
Okay.
for this encounter. I just want to make sure that we all are on the same page.
Yeah, I just switched my weapons around completely. All good. I'm about to just whatever. Using whatever.
Chat,
Oh, wait,
hope you
does
guys
that
are
mean my
doing
light
well
level's
tonight.
up?
This was
Oh, no.
impromptu. Did not plan to do this, but
Never
had some
mind, I
people
forgot
reach
how
out in
this game
Discord.
works.
If you are not in our Discord yet, hop in there, ! Discord. I can throw it in there real quick. You will see that you can join us, and
The
yeah.
overloads here, right? It doesn't switch
no,
unstoppable.
no,
or nothing.
no champs in this
No
encounter.
champions at all? Okay,
No.
I don't remember.
So, only time we have overloads again will be the encounter before before Atheon. So
Yep, okay.
there would be some additional overloads in Templar if we were doing Master. But
Yeah.
all right, y'all good?
Gotcha. Yeah.
Okay. Make sure everyone rallies real quick, and then we'll leave that box alone in the middle. But I'll show you guys.
Don't
We'll
hit
walk
down
around real
on the
quick.
D-pad. It's not sprint. It's not Fortnite. Fuck.
Yeah, it's shift.
Yeah.
He said it's shift. Must be nice. I wonder what it's like playing on 20 frames. Never in my life.
Yeah, dude. It feels good to get absolutely destroyed by some 12-year-old at 120 frames. Like, I love that I can see it. I can see it 120 times in 1 second, dude. Are you kidding me?
I mean, I'm at 175 right now, so, you know.
Hell yeah.
175 is, what is that? 50 more I've ever had, or 55 more I've ever had in my life?
There you go. Laughing, you
The
good,
only
man?
reason why I've had 120 is because one of my my friend actually went out right now. He's got a monitor. That's the only reason
Hit
why.
that banner real quick if you guys.
I'm running a 1080 Ti, which is a 6.5-year-old GPU now.
It's
or maybe
still
no,
one,
it's more than that.
It's more than that, but it's still one of
It's
the best
9
they
years
ever
old.
made.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys. So real quick, come over here in mid. I want to basically the encounter challenge for this, which means we'll get 2 weapon chances, or we'll get 2 drops. Is we have to. No one can touch the same oracle, meaning that like when you shoot one, you're gonna have to not touch that one again. So basically, if we fail, we'll probably just reset. But I believe in us. I think we're all gamers, and we'll be just fine. Okay.
Yep.
So there
All right,
are
quick question.
6. What's up?
Just because I'm returning, and I'm reading it. I don't know if it's the same. Some bracers still work the exact same, or is it not infinite grenades for
Not
5
infinite
seconds?
now. I think there's a time limit on it, but I'm definitely not the expert on that.
Okay.
I wish Spartan was here. He was using them just the other night.
To answer your question about sun bracers, yes, there is a time limit to it. You have about like 3 to 4 seconds on that.
Okay.
What's up, Orion?
Focus
Yeah,
on
man.
grenades until
Big,
then.
big Vog fan.
Yeah, because once you
Okay,
get that
I
full
see, I
kill
see.
from this melee, yeah, you got like 4 seconds to throw as many grenades as you can.
Yeah, but you can just let them rip. So, all right, let's talk here. So there are 6 of us. There are 7 oracles that need to be popped. So what that means is every round, one person is going to be responsible for 2 oracles. And what I mean by that is, if you haven't done this since D1 or you've not done this before, we're going to have boxes. They don't look exactly like this one here, but they're similar to this one that's floating up here that pop up around the arena. And we're going to hear, so if you have your game volume on, which I would advise for this encounter, that's pretty important, you're going to hear them pop up around you. And they kind of do like a musical note when they pop up. And so we're going to run around and I'm going to show you where all 7 of the spawn points are. The first 2, and the first that would be responsible would be in this area right here. So where Laughing's standing is the first one. The second one will be in this little cubby here, okay? So the person who is in this spot of the rotation, this is spot number 1, they will be watching both of these. So I like to kind of set up here in this little cubby, kind of against this wall, because there's going to be some snipers that are like out there, out and about. If you kind of hang out here, you can avoid getting shot by them. You'll see the one here, and you'll be able to clearly see the one here, okay? So that's the first spot. Batman is at spot number 2. This is the second spot here. So when you get done from that spot I just called out, you would rotate here, because we'll do it clockwise. Grave is standing right here. This is spot number 3, kind of in this area. Spot number 4 is where Batman is seated right now. Spot number 5 is out here on the wings, way out here. And then finally, where Batman is now, that is spot number 6, okay? So what we're going to do, we're all going to go to one of the spots, and then we are going to, we'll start the encounter by shooting this cube in the middle. The game is basically having us play a game of Simon Says, okay? So it's going to show us a pattern 2 times. The third time, we need to repeat the pattern back to it. So let's say Batman's here in middle, Laughing, you're here in this 2 slot, and then let's say Prism, you're here in this 3 spot, okay, where I'm standing. And let's say that it goes Batman, Prism, Laughing. Batman, Prism, Laughing, meaning that one of Batman's oracles show up, Prism's Oracle shows up, and then Laughing's. What you guys are going to do is we're going to talk to each other during this encounter, okay? So we're going to literally call them out as they pop up. So Bat will say 1,
what number it is.
Prism will say 2, Laughing will say 3. So it's literally just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then finally, they will all pop up at the exact same time. You guys are going to do the exact same thing when you pop them. So Bat would shoot his and say 1. Prism, you would say 2 after you shoot yours. And then Laughing, you would shoot yours and say 3, okay? We don't say your number until it's gone, because if you say your number, that means the person behind you can pop theirs. If they shoot theirs, we're gonna fail the challenge, or we're gonna fail basically and have to reset. Okay, so don't jump the gun. That's why I say use a rocket sidearm if you can, because it 1-taps them. It's super easy. And just do that, and then while you're not doing that, you're just going to keep your head on a swivel, get rid of any enemies, etc., etc. So the first time it's going to be 3 oracles, second time will be 4, then 5, then 6, and then finally, the final round, we will have all 7. And so we're all going to get involved by the end of it, okay? So let's do this. We'll do those spots. So Prism, you come here to the 3rd slot, if that's cool. This little cubby here where I'm standing. I'll come over here. Grave, can you go out to that corner there for the 5? And then, Chicken, you started that 6 slot right there. Sweet.
And can you just remind me, just real quick, where would my oracle show up?
So your oracle for this spot is going to be right here. And then when you're done, when we're done with round 1, you're going to come across. Basically, you're going to be following me, Prism. So, your next one would be right here. Your next one after that would be out by where Graveyard is. And then down here where Chicken is. So it's kind of just, we're just going to be moving along the way. But yeah, you'll be right behind me, so should be good on that front. Cool?
I do have one question.
What's up?
Real quick. So for the position that's Batman is in,
Yep.
They technically have 2 oracles, right?
They do,
So
yes.
would we need to call out? Because I know that like Laughin is at position 2 and Prism is at position 3. So
Yes.
would he be at position 1 and 7, or would they just call both of them out?
So we're not. I'm saying the positions, like I gave the positions numbers, but I wouldn't think of them that way. We're just going to call out rotate. You're just going to move 1 clockwise when you go. Don't think of them necessarily like that. What I would just say is you're going to call them out. So let's say Batman had 2 of them. Let's say this one in center was first, and then let's say it went to Prism, and then for the third one it came into this corner here. Then it would go. 3. Batman would say 1, Prism would say 2, Batman would say 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, just in the same manner. And so we're not necessarily calling out the number of our position per se. We're basically just calling out
what order the oracles show up.
Yep. And then when you rotate from a position, even if you don't touch your oracle, so Chicken, in your spot, let's say you don't get an oracle during the first rotation.
We lost Chicken.
Oh no. Can you still hear us?
Chicken? Oh no.
Give him a second to reconnect here.
I mean, if you want, well, he won't be able to rally, right?
Not yet. Let's see.
Shouldn't need a rally technically, but we could use that as a if they get in, use that as a practice just to see how rotation will work for him too.
Yeah, if he comes back after rallying, he may have his stuff. Sometimes when you're in,
sometimes you do. Yeah.
Yep. He got error coded, so we'll get him back in here in a second. It's funny he still has an internet connection because he was able to send that in my Twitch chat. So.
It actually feels good to play this. God damn it.
He said, shit, I'm trapped again until I get bored.
It wasn't boredom, it was life.
Yeah, there was
busy.
You had a lot of life going on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, same here, not gonna lie. My life's been kind of hell lately, but gotta make the best out of it.
It wasn't hell. I mean, it's just life.
Yep, everyone's got...
mine's been hell, but... Gotta do what you can, you know?
It's true.
That's all you can.
It's very true.
I mean, the month of January, between January and February, I think I had like 65 hours of overtime.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, like, fucking...
Well, that was all Super Bowl stuff, Sax.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like, last summer, like, I'm gonna probably end up doing the same thing, I don't know, but last summer, what I would be doing, because I had school, like high school, I'd be fucking waking up early as fuck to go to football from like 8 till fucking noon. And then, fuck, I did not mean to use...
Alright, y'all. So I'm gonna let them chat a little bit. We're waiting on Evil Chicken to get back. He got error coded, so once he's in here, we'll get rolling. We're gonna do challenge for this, and then easily do challenge, of course, for Templar. So we will knock that out, and then we'll have fun in go do Gorgon Maze. Love it. Hope you guys are doing well tonight. Little impromptu vlog teaching run. Was gonna hop in and do a little bit of a race for shiny weapons. I did something with the D2 creator community, so you may have seen some other creators doing that. But it's just one of those things where with work and stuff, I was starting late and let some other people. We had some Aussies actually pop off, so.
They pretty much told them 3 o'clock turns. you go to practice
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
while he's at a
Chicken, you got
he's
us?
at a really big band.
Yeah, sorry, I got air traded.
Oh, you're
for
good, man.
some
You're
reason.
good. That was Bungie's way of saying they didn't like my explainer.
No, I thought it was good.
They said, "Can this dude yap anymore?" bro?"
Any longer.
No,
Just get
I
it
think
done.
I think you cut out like halfway through.
Okay.
Answering my question.
That's all right. TLDR, don't focus too much on those position numbers. And if you get called, I said this, I just want to make sure everyone heard this. I think you did, but if you are at a position and you don't shoot your Oracle, that is fine. Just if you are no longer in a position, that is not going to be your responsibility. So you could go 3 or 4. I mean, hell, you could go 6 rounds, or I guess it wouldn't be 6. It would be like 3 rounds without shooting a single Oracle, technically. So I forgot that sometimes random hobgoblins will just spawn over here. So, all right, Chicken, do you have abilities or anything?
Yeah. I just missed my super, but that's all.
Okay. All right, let's give it a shot. Everyone in positions here. And go ahead and start us.
Watch out for snipers, by the way.
Yep, you're gonna have some snipers off to the sides.
Gotcha.
Oh, shit. My fucking phone died. That sucks, babe.
Oh man.
My girlfriend can't talk to me. Oh, I wasn't talking to me anymore.
All right, hey, we're calling out here. So
3,
whoever has 1.
2,
3,
Laughing, do you have 1 by chance? Yep, Laughing, shoot 1.
1.
2.
3.
All right, everyone rotate. So Prism, you're here. Laughing, you're in that little cubby right there. Perfect. 1.
2.
Greg has 3.
4.
Okay, count one more time for me, guys. Here. 1.
2.
3.
4.
Okay. 1. 2. Go ahead and shoot. Nope. We gotta make sure we hear it. All right, everyone, go ahead and reset for challenge here. Guys, if you can just hop off the map, guys. If you do not have an Oracle in a given round, you are designated ad clear at that point. Okay, so that means you're slaying out. That's why we said like machine gun, something of that sort. And then as we get familiar, but yeah, want to make sure. We'll see as we're rotating through. This won't take too long, but as we're rotating through, just want to make sure that you guys feel confident on like where they're spawning. And then again, the game's gonna play it for us 2 times, right? So if you hear someone call out, let's say there's supposed to be 4 oracles, you hear 1, 3, and 4, but your oracle's up. Guess what? That probably means you're 2. So we'll pay attention to it. So
Yeah, that was my
We'll
fault.
get
I
it
didn't
down,
shoot it
don't
with
worry.
the sidearm.
Trust.
It's taking
Yeah.
too long to take it out.
no problem. Yep, you use the sidearm. I promise.
Yeah.
We tested a lot of things. It used to be fusion rifle, but even that took a little too long. So
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was about to pull out a fusion, and then you said the rocket fucking sidearm.
it's so
I was
good.
like, bet.
all right, here we go.
Bastion for fun.
Bastion's great.
Mm-hmm. Merciless.
1.
2.
3.
1.
2.
3.
1.
2.
3.
All right, everyone rotate.
One.
2.
3.
4.
Okay. Count that off one more time, guys.
1.
2.
3.
4.
All right. Do it just the same.
1.
2.
3.
4.
Perfect. Everyone rotate. So Prism, you'll be
Thanks for
out.
the bull charge.
You'll be out here.
Got you.
1.
2.
3.
4.
Grave, you
I
have
got
1.
2 of them over here.
Yep, you got 1.
I got
behind
1
you.
and 3.
1.
Yeah. 2,
3.
4.
You're 5, Greg. On that one.
5. Huh. Yeah.
1.
2,
3.
4.
5.
All right, everyone rotate. Keep slaying out, gal.
1.
1.
3.
We're gonna have to get. I got 2 of them here.
I got the last one,
Matt,
I
I
think.
think you might have 2.
1.
2.
3.
4, 5.
I got 6.
Okay.
1.
2.
3.
4, 5.
6.
Good job, guys. Rotate one more time here.
One.
2.
3.
4.
6.
7.
Yep. All right, count it one more time here.
1.
2.
3.
4.
6.
7.
Nope. 1.
2.
3.
4.
6. Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Hey,
Hell
GG's.
yeah.
Good
Nice.
job, guys. Well done.
Good shit.
See, I like that because everyone's got to know where the
tries.
oracles are. So, good job.
Yeah.
Just got yourself double chests too.
Yep. Stuff.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
About to say, does this still take a minute? Found verdict. Oh
That
my.
last encounter usually takes a while. I was actually impressed by how fast it popped up for the first encounter.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. This is Lord of Wolves encounter. Lord
Oh,
of
Matt,
War,
let me just find that.
Lord of Wolves, and Bolt Charge Titans.
Hold on.
Sounds still with me.
Let me find my Lord of Wolves. Hold on. Wait, am I gonna have to like craft one?
What's up, GT?
I might have to craft one.
Thank you for that. I appreciate your kind words, man. I'm glad that they were helpful for you.
Where are you? There's the Jotun.
Little secret for you guys. I'm gonna be doing a lot more videos in the next coming weeks, or starting in the
there's
next
Vex
coming
Mythic
weeks.
class.
So that's
But
all I'm gonna
no
say for right now. I
fucking
got a
Lord
big
of Wolves.
announcement coming up, but that's all I'm gonna say right now.
Oh, gotta craft it.
A lot
primary,
more
right?
videos.
What? Vex?
Lord of Wolves.
It's a energy weapon. It's a special shotgun.
Okay, bet.
From
Let me
Forsaken
just
Time. So
fucking
you
use
should,
them real quick
in
to
theory,
get
have
to
that.
My inventory. 1 second. No.
Guardian down. So he's still in the chat, so he's gonna come back in just a second. Once everyone gets ready.
Gotcha.
Pat, are you cool with running?
Yeah, I don't mind at all.
Sweet, appreciate it. You were standing over there, like right away. I'm like, all right, he's locked in.
I'm on my phone right now. I just got disconnected.
In game got disconnected.
Alright, hold on. Let me just fucking.
What,
Things saying I'm not fucking online my PlayStation right now.
Sax, what's the play here? We moving, we're staying
So-
one spot.
Nope.
What's
So
your plan?
we'll chill. So basically, what we'll do is we'll kill that first round of oracles, and then we're gonna be back here in this corner. And then when Batman gets the super up, we're gonna drop our walls here. So Chicken, I just drop them behind. So just-
Behind. Okay.
Do you want a well?
Yep. So drop a well right here. We'll drop a couple of these walls. And Grave, we're gonna hit fire Lord of Wolves into Templar's ugly face. that dude's gonna die in about 5 seconds. So it is insane between bolt charge, like what you're getting by standing by our walls, and Lord of Wolves. You want to hip fire though.
Don't you have to hold X to reload it? Oh shit, I'm on PlayStation.
Not anymore. Not anymore. You just have to hip fire it. They've kind of changed the functionality of it. It technically still can do the weird reload, but it doesn't do anything anymore. They just didn't take it away.
Oh, type shit. So I've been doing it for no reason. Copy that.
I mean, if you feel like it, then that's the thing. If you like it, but no, you ain't gotta do it no more.
I remember going in trials, and me and my buddy were 2v3ing people, and the only people that could kill us is when the fucking Lord of Wolves was broken.
Yeah, there's some.
Out of supers and shit.
Yeah, there was a short time period where it was kind of crazy. So.
Yeah, I remember. I played it. It was hell. Hey, can I get an invite, please?
Yep.
Thank you. Here, let me transfer this to my PlayStation real quick.
Oh.
Thank you. On my way.
Yep, make sure everyone rallies, y'all.
Gotcha. And so for this encounter, we're just in the oracles like we just did before, right?
So we'll only need a couple of people. They don't pop up in the middle area on this one. They just 3 of them pop up, and they kind of pop up on the sides. So either like in this little cubby, could be basically any of them that are not the center one where Batman's standing right now. They
4, 5,
technically
6,
could pop
and
up.
2, 3, 4, or 3 and 4.
Yeah, basically
3, 4, 5, 6, pretty much. Yeah.
So it can be an assortment of those. Typically, what we'll do is we'll try to let whoever's carrying the shield, so Batman in this instance, we'll let them break one of them because it charges the super up for the shield a little faster. But
I hate it when they got rid of picking up orbs with it.
Yeah, the other encounter, or the other 2 can just go down by whoever. And then we'll all come to the back corner, like I said. Just kind of chill back here, stay out of line of sight of Templar, and then once Templar is done, we'll just come to this corner here, like I said. Any of the Titans, we're just gonna drop these shields. Grave will drop a well, and just hip fire Lord of Wolves straight into its ugly face. So.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So
Prison, were you able to rally?
Reloading to reload. I love this shit. Who wants to do it with me?
Were you able to rally?
It's not done yet.
No.
Really? Because I planted it after you.
Yeah,
it showed you were joining.
Yeah.
That's all right. This dude's about to die. So let's go ahead. So you guys just step.
No, it's called the Lord of Wolves.
Yep, you guys just step back a little bit, and then.
You said this guy's a stormtrooper. Hey, oh shit, he is. My buddy just came in. It was like, is that guy a stormtrooper?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. All right, here we go. Let's do it.
When did that even come out? I don't even remember when that came out.
It came out this season, beginning of this season.
It came out this season.
Ready, Bat?
It was an ornament this season.
It wasn't sold for Bright Dust yet.
Let's do it. No, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh,
if
when
they're
it
going
does,
to.
I'm getting it for show. I have plenty Bright Dust.
Yeah.
Hey, just we planted the well. Someone planted it.
2.
I got 1, guys.
I got 3.
Yeah, guys, stay in the little back corner. 1.
2.
I got 3. Unless you want to get 2 and 3 Batman, because it's down here.
1's done. Yeah, chill back here.
I got it. You were.
Alright, thanks.
All right. So
Alright, you guys ready?
Yep. So come up
Okay,
here.
bring in 3.
Chicken,
2,
drop your.
1.
All right, someone's gonna get caught. Nice. Here we go. Just hit fire straight in the face.
shit. This is fucking stupid. Holy fuck.
Bye bye.
This
Still doesn't feel
so
as fast as
free.
the way we used to
I'm
do
about
it,
to clip
Sax.
that.
Oh my god.
So
When
what?
we used to farm it, it still doesn't feel as fast.
So
as
what? What I will say, and what is really depressing, is that works nearly exactly the same on Master.
Yeah.
So you can
Really?
Yeah, and if you
He
do,
has that little health.
and if you do that challenge just like that on Master, you get guaranteed Adept Fatebringers. So
Time loss, yeah.
yeah, the time lost Fatebringer. So that's if you see someone put a posting up and says that they're looking to farm Fatebringers on Master, that's probably what they're doing, and
Right.
you've seen
Yeah,
how easy it
that's
is. So
Gotcha.
Yeah. Hold on, let me just transfer shit on Dim real quick so I can pick these up.
yeah, there's
1 second.
technically a faster way to even start the encounter, where if you do like a well,
you're
like an eager edge, and plant the well, or you plant the rally banner like halfway between the shield and between the shield and the what you would call it, like the original place where you can plant the rally banner and the shield. If you like go to plant it and you swipe your sword forward, it will plant the shield or the banner halfway between, and then what you can do is you can rally to the banner, sword swipe, and pick up the shield, and that will give you the full super at the beginning, and then you can just immediately use your super, so we don't even have to do the oracles at the beginning. It's insane.
I'm gonna see if I remember how to well jump. Fucking, what is it? It's heavy attack jump super, right?
What do you mean? I don't know what to know.
I'm worried. I can't tell you off the top of my head what it's going to be. I'm worried you're probably going to get one attempt at it, and you might use that well.
Yeah.
Listen,
I'd love to see you try. Go for it.
Hold on. Let me just try to remember.
Uh-oh.
No!
I think I went a bit too far.
That's all right. That's basically what I expected to happen.
Listen, hold on, no, because I guarantee you we're gonna wipe. I guarantee you. I got it. Hold on.
Hey, still got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, go to Twitch, clip that for me. Yeah, dude. All right. He got it. You know what, man? I'm proud of you. That's impressive for not remembering. Oh, how come I didn't die? Oh.
Died late. That was crazy.
Hey, it's only better. Well jump.
Yeah.
Or whatever it's fucking called. Well dash. Whatever the fuck.
Well skate.
I know how to do it on the Hunter on stasis.
Yeah, that's the better
I only
place
bought that
to.
DLC box.
Yeah, that's the better place to learn.
So if I want to do that, I have to go to my Xbox because I linked them.
All right, you guys chill
I
here.
linked them. That's why I even have this character now.
Here, you guys chill here. Don't move too far. Bat, you want to help me shoot these oracles so we can get the secret chest?
Yeah, give me a second.
That's fine.
Hey, that wheel jump was fire though. After my second attempt.
So I'm actually, you got saved by the fact that Chicken went too far forward. I think it was Chicken because it didn't use your well because we got joining allies.
Mhm.
That's why I thought you were only going to get to do it one time because I thought you were going to get joining allies.
Oh no, I'm him.
See, no.
You're him. You had nothing to do with that.
I knew. I was giving him such a chance to prove himself.
There you go. Alrighty. Is that? I'm assuming that's not the Pride Rock one. That's the one that's just out and about that you're talking about.
Yeah, I just got the first.
Like
box.
out there in the rock. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm trying to see if I can make my way.
Wait, are you
over.
guiding him to the secret chest? I might need that. Wait a minute.
Well,
Yeah,
we're
no.
gonna. You gotta open the door first. So
Yeah, that's
just
what we're doing.
hang
Oh,
back.
yeah, that's right. I'll bet.
All right,
these
so I just
torpedoes
saw
are
someone
good.
say that Sony said Marathon had to release fiscal 2025.
Yeah, they
So
said
it
that.
technically
They said that
has
earlier this
till
week.
January 2026. In theory, then.
It would
That-
be.
that
It's
was
March.
fiscally-
This is
Still be-
March.
March or the fiscal years.
It is okay.
Oh. What the hell?
I thought if you shoot
got-
it still opens.
I got it.
Oh, you
So
got it.
it'll be open when we get back. I double jumped and I didn't see that thing was right below me, so we're good though. We got it open.
I don't know. I kind of want it to be good.
Yeah, like I said,
I
posted that Miyamoto quote. It's like a rush game. I mean, once a game comes out, you can't get a first impression. So
no,
let them take their time. Let them take as much time. I mean, they've already put this much time into it. Like, it's taken what it's going to from Destiny development. So
exactly.
All right, guys, come this direction here.
Oh shit! I didn't know we were going. Shit! I have fucking hot Cheeto dust on me. Wait a second.
Better to move on.
I'm still licking my fingers. Hold on.
Don't need to hear that.
Everyone run! Everyone run!
Go.
Run! Come in here. Grab this chest here. Just hold your button. If not, we'll come back.
Oh, I was able to did it.
Did you get it, Cheeto?
I got it.
It's too slow.
Oh, I still got Cheeto.
I didn't get it.
I thought I got it all.
Cheeto didn't get it.
Shit. Hold on, let me finish these last few Cheetos before we do that again. 1 second.
Oh.
The Gorgons start moving. We're on a tight window.
Don't worry, it's all gone now.
There you go. What sucks too is that PlayStation controller is white. You get that red.
Well,
that red.
Not
dust.
anymore.
Yeah, I mean.
Get that mask and some of them Cheeto
Oh,
squeezing things.
Grave, you're a little too far. Stay
Yeah.
back a little bit.
That Cheeto dust. Hell. Shit. Alright, now time to do drugs.
Oh Lord.
That's all right. We didn't need to hear all that.
Yeah.
Listen.
Also, I'm sure you could probably wait for 2 more encounters.
Oh yeah, no.
Pretty sure.
I've been high this whole time. What are you talking about?
Oh,
All right.
trust me, brother. We know. I'm well aware. Well aware you're vibing over there. So that's why I spoke plainly when you came in here. I want to make sure that we were on the same page of what we're getting into.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
No, we got.
What?
I feel like we were pretty far back there. All right, we'll go.
Yeah.
We'll give him even further room.
Because apparently he likes his space.
Dude, he does.
That's my new favorite way to kill that boss is that Lord of Wolves.
Dude, it was so good.
So good. Fucking hell.
Is someone wearing the Titan like clown helmet right now? The big tall one. I feel like that's what the Gorgon's seeing. Like, what is that monstrosity in there? All right, let this dude.
Is that a Super Trooper? Oh my god. I didn't know Star Wars came here. That was his thought process right there.
All right.
Sprint.
Here we go.
I remember that.
Keep coming.
Hug the wall.
Sweet.
Hell yours.
Okay. We're gonna try to see if we can get back.
I believe in us. We got it. Oh shit, that's not the crouch button. Glad I wasn't in the air. I would have Icarus that.
Ah, there's 2 here.
Kill him! Kill him with fire! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him!
Dude,
kill him,
the hitbox
Oh,
on
we
him.
didn't even do one.
We could do
shit.
you can do it with Wardcliff. We did it just about a month and a half ago. It was so good.
Ah, gotcha.
All right, y'all. Come with me. I'll show you the way.
Do you know the way?
I do. Yes, I do.
This is the way.
Type shit.
Why are you running?
Exactly.
Why are you running?
Why are you running?
All right, we're sprinting to this point. I'll call when we cut it off. All right. Slow down here. Hold on, back up, real quick. All right, we're walking here. All right, come this way.
Hey, I'm walking here.
I'm walking here.
Stick with me
Walking
here.
here.
Stick with me. We're all stimming. Let's go.
Then we're all tisming right now. Chill out.
Here we go. All right, everyone, keep coming. Cut here.
He means in the game, not in real life. Please.
Yeah, please don't. Hard left here. Come on. Come on. You got it. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Good job, guys.
That's it? Alright, sweet.
Yep. The amount of times we spend more time discussing which way we're going to go, I'm just like, just don't talk about it. Just come this way. So we're good.
Yeah, just follow me. Like,
Now, it was
just
more
don't
fun when the Chad route wasn't patched and you had to actually, like, you could just run past one of them. Like, say we just slap it on the ass as we go past it.
Yep.
But
I did not mean to do that, but okay.
Dio, I do see that it was clipped. But what I'll be able to do is afterwards I'll be able to grab that. And it puts up on the channel as a VOD, so I'll be able to grab that. So main thing is I just need to be able to remember like when it was. All right, secret chest on me, guys.
Oh, I got a red
Did you?
found verdict.
Let's
Type
go.
shit.
Oh, I did red Fate Brander.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
God damn it, gotta use dim again. Fuck. I was like, where is it?
Better than me, as long as I've had it. I still don't know how to use
Oh shit. No, I didn't mean to click that. Fuck. Now it's giving me fucking everything. I didn't want everything. Fuck.
I didn't realize those birds were so damn loud. They sound like the birds that chirp outside my window. Actually, you know what they sound like, Bat? You know what them birds sound like? They sound like the birds that sit outside your window.
I know.
Chirping through your mic.
Well, hey, that bird ain't chirping today.
That's
for
true.
sure.
It's very true.
I got that one that's sitting on the porch with the 6 eggs in it. That's gonna be interesting for a few more days.
Yeah. All right, Prison, where are we at?
Okay,
Where are we at here?
Listen. I was gonna fucking grab that red border real quick, but fuck it. I actually hit collect postmaster and I'm getting a gajillion things right now, so like, just fuck it.
It'll still be there when you get out.
Shit,
Oh, yeah.
I probably shouldn't have Lord of Wolves out. Bug.
You can. It's real good.
It
All
is. I just don't know where I'd use.
What's the enemy here?
So this right here, there are overloads that will be on the outsides. And then there will, other than that, there's going to be a wyvern on one side. You know, during any given round, the other side is the shielded minotaur. So,
Okay.
so yeah, let's make sure. I would say probably just machine gun. Honestly, you could use Lord of Wolves. You could definitely use Choir of One. Super strong.
What I'm probably gonna do is switch over to Indebted Kindness.
Sounds
and
good.
And then fucking, oh my god. I was gonna say put on my Izanagi's, but I don't know where the fuck that bitch just went. So I fucking collected everything. Oh my god. Put that back on. Thank you. Okay. Izanagi. Oh shit. I fucking clicked the banner. Fuck me. Alright. Well,
Yeah, Neo,
I have,
that's
like, no ammo, but it's all good.
That's one way
Not leaving
to
us.
that's one way to put it. So. All right, so let's talk this encounter. So this encounter is basically just a relay race. So you guys can see we got the gatekeeper that's out there in mid. Once the gatekeeper dies, we will pick up the relic shield. It's the same shield that Batman was holding in the last encounter to use to clear like the little spaces. Once we pick it up, we are going to use these two little sync plates here. So you can see there's one on the right side, little copper ring, and there's one on the left side. So just like we did in the opening encounter, you stand on there until it opens up, or until it's like fully completed, and then you guys will see those doors. You see the like copper doors up top. They are going to open up. Those are going to be portals that a Guardian can go through. The right-hand side is the green room. The left-hand side is the red room. You can call it whatever you want. Venus, Mars, future, past, whatever you want to call it. But honestly, colors are best that I found. Just green and red. So we're going to have one Guardian go into the green room. We're going to have one go into the red. Yeah, green's right, red's left. We're going to have one go in green, one in red. Those Guardians that are inside, they're going to call out and they're going to let us know, hey, I have a Wyvern or I have a shielded Minotaur. Realistically, we just need to know where the Minotaur is because we'll know that the Wyvern is on the other side. If you have the Wyvern, just nuke it. Just go ahead and kill it. If you have the Minotaur, you're not going to be able to do anything to it. So you need to call out for the person who has the shield. They will come into your portal and they will break the shield that's on the Minotaur. And then what happens is if you cross the threshold of the door while holding the relic, like that, the shield, you're not going to be able to go back across until a time, like, you know, whatever, a cooldown takes place. So you have to drop the shield. You'll hit Y or triangle or, you know, switch weapons if you're on PC, whatever. That will drop the shield. Don't drop the shield unless the person knows and they're ready to pick it up, because if it sits on the ground too long, we'll wipe. So you want to make sure you're like basically making eye contact in game with the person and you know that they're seeing you drop it, okay? So you say like, here's the shield, drop it, they pick it up, then they will be able to leave. When they leave, they will go over to the other side. They're going to drop it for someone else. That person will take it into the other. So let's say it's green first. They're going to take the relic shield in there. They're going to break the Minotaur shield. Once that shield's done, they're going to drop it. The guy's going to come out. They're going to drop it, and they go into red. So basically, we're just doing this, you know, grand relay race back and forth. Once we do it enough times, it will bring everyone back out here. Okay. So let's do this. Let's have, because I think it's good for people to see it. Let's do Laughing and Chicken. I want you guys to be the first two to go in. So Laughing, why don't you go in left side, and Chicken, why don't you go in right first, okay? So when that open up.
I was just gonna say that I know the plate part, but don't know the inside part.
Sweet. So that'll be good. It's a good time for you to learn that. It's not hard at all. And then Prism, let's do you. Let's have you be second. I'll grab the rally, or I'll grab the relic shield. I'll go in the first one, and then basically when I go in, the person who comes out, they will hand you the shield, and then you'll go into the opposite room. Okay. So we'll talk through it while we're doing, just to make sure you feel good the first time you do it. Once you get it once, you'll be fine. So. Cool. And then Grave and Bat, you guys good to hold down the fort out here?
Yep. I just got no ammo for my Izanagi's, but all good.
That's all good. You should be all right. So, all right, ready?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Yep.
So once those portals open up, Chicken and Laughing, you guys go on in.
Gotcha.
And then just make sure as soon as you see, so don't push up too far up on the stage area. You can kind of fight from the stairs. And then when you guys see whoever has a Minotaur, call it out for me, okay? Just call out red or green for which side it is.
Gotcha. I got the chitin.
Okay. Okay, so let's kill
Minotaur.
Gatekeeper's up.
Okay. So is that red Minotaur, right?
Red Minotaur.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm here with you, Laughing. So I'm gonna break this shield here, and then you pick this up and run it out, and you're gonna drop that for Prism. So grab this shield behind you here. Grab the shield right here.
Am I picking it up from?
He's gonna bring it out to you, Prism. So you're gonna grab it from I'm Laughing here in just a moment.
And then, Minotaur and green.
Yep.
Am I taking it too?
I'm right here.
So
Right
give
here.
it to Prism, and then Prism, you're going over to where.
Turn around. Just drop it. Just drop it. Just drop it. Just drop it.
There you go.
There you go.
And then take it to the side that Batman's on. I believe that's the side that Batman's on. And you're gonna go in that portal,
Happens.
and then break the shield on the Minotaur, Prism.
Then drop
Back
it.
in.
Yep. Go ahead and drop it, and then Chicken will come out with it.
Can I stay in here or come out?
Yep,
with
you're gonna stay. Just clear ads while you're in there, and then Laughing, you should be picking up the shield and coming back to me now.
We have a gatekeeper outside.
Kill that dude.
Dead.
Left end, I'm here. There you go.
So Laughing, go ahead and smack that dude. Okay, you can drop it for me. Thanks, sir. All right, so you stick around here. All right, we're good. So I'm coming out. Chicken, we'll just stay on this side here, and then I'll drop it for you here.
Or wait.
Nope, you're
Gotcha, I
you're
died
gonna stay.
4 seconds.
All right, go ahead and take it, Chicken. Here.
Gotcha.
Yep,
I
keep
got
it.
the wyvern. Red.
Okay, yep. So go ahead and kill it.
There's the village.
All right, go ahead and drop it for me. Thanks, sir.
No problem.
Appreciate you. All right, I still have 8 seconds. I'll be in there in a second, Laughing.
Gatekeeper appeared.
Yep, kill this gatekeeper in mid, guys. Nice.
It's, red Minotaur.
Yep, with you now. Nice freeze there. All right, Laughing, I'll give this to you here. And Prism's gonna take it from you.
Green Minotaur.
Are we done? I don't think we're done, are we? Just got real quiet in here. Oh yeah.
Yeah, nice
Everyone,
Gotcha.
everyone out. Come out of the portal now. Whoever has the
Gotcha.
shield, just hold it in your hand. Just keep it.
Alright.
Okay. So Chicken, there's going to be 3 enemies out here that will need, kind of in a triangle pattern. One up by where Bat's at, and then these right and left. You're gonna have to break the shield off of him here in a moment.
Gotcha.
He's frozen in time.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
That's one.
Is it gonna spawn in the same place, or is it gonna be in a different spot?
So there's one over on Prism, and there's one. There will be one over here, kind of by where Laughing's at here, or I'm sorry, where
Gotcha.
Batman's at.
There we go.
He's frozen in time.
Yes, he is.
Gotcha.
I collected chess pieces apparently.
Kill the wyverns, guys. GG's. Good job.
Gee,
Go.
Nice.
Alright, give me 1 second. I told my wife if she ever need to get a hold of me, she can hit me up on Discord, because I don't get text messages when I'm streaming and stuff. I don't see them, so.
I got a mofo
Give me-
fate bringer.
In a restroom. Be right back.
Yep, 1 moment. I'll be right back with you
Gotcha.
guys. Second. All right, y'all, we're back. We're back. About to kill Atheon. About to get everyone vexed for the first time. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh my god, on the found verdict, I got volt shot.
All right, y'all, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I got a found verdict with volt shot on it. I didn't even realize that's what the red border was. That's gonna be some crazy PvE damage, bro. Holy shit.
All right,
That's
I think
actually tough.
Laughing, would you be able to mute just for a second while I'm explaining this? Because I'm kind of hearing myself back a little bit. Unless you have questions and stuff, obviously. But all right, so Grave will be back in just a second, but let's go ahead and talk about what we're gonna do. So honestly, we had one person the other day, Bat, when I was doing like the creator things. I don't know if you were watching when we did that. We had someone do tractor, basically what you've been doing for first encounter, like the Phalanx Echo and tractor, and then the rest of like a bunch of people use Lord of Wolves for it.
Oh
and,
yeah, I saw that stream. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, you guys
So-
nuked Atheon.
Yeah, so basically
we're
we just
using Lord of Wolves.
I think so.
Okay.
I wasn't a believer until we one phased it easy with like 3 seconds left on DPS. We one phased it the other day. So
Gotcha.
yeah, so I think Lord of Wolves would be phenomenal here. And then let's see here. Because then that's gonna free up a machine gun for everything else we're doing, because we're going to have something good for oracles, so we need the team to be locked in kind of on that front. And let's see here, do this. Let's see here. So let's do. Okay. Is everyone else here?
I am back.
I'm here.
All right.
Yep.
So it sounds like everyone's here now.
Here.
All right. So let's talk this, and then we will rally. Grave, I think we're doing Lord of Wolves again. I'm not sure if you heard that. If you could rock well though, just so you can, because Bat, are you gonna go ahead and run Song of Flame?
Yeah.
In that? Okay, sweet. So what we'll do, guys, is I like to explain this encounter from like back to front. So let's talk about damage first, and then we'll talk about how we get there. Okay. So for damage, we're gonna have a team that's joining to DPS from one of the portals. So either right or left portal. We will basically do damage from this flat platform up here, kind of where we're already standing. Okay. So either, let's say that the portal that's open is this right-hand side portal. Grave, you would drop your well right here, kind of where I have these walls. And then just do the exact same thing, but on the opposite side if this is the portal that's open, okay? So you're going to drop it right here if it's left, or right here where the walls are if it's right.
Okay.
Reason for that, we just need to be close enough for the Lord of Wolves. Chicken, we're going to do the exact same thing we've been doing, man. We're just going to drop our walls down and we're just gonna fry them.
Good.
So let's talk about how we get there. Okay, so we're going to start the encounter. We're going to have a bunch of enemies that will pour out of the vaulted glass, out of the throne, and they're going to come down. They're going to be all over the place. We're going to kill them. And then Atheon is going to get sick of it, so he's going to teleport 3 of us at random. He's going to pick 3 of us. We're not going to manipulate it in any way. We don't need to do that. We're going to do 3 people at random, and he's going to send them into either the green or the red side. So just like we had in the last encounter, it's the exact same room. However, when you go into that room, instead of going in at the bottom of the room, like we did when we came through the portal that last time, guys, it's going to put us up on this stage. So think it's going to spawn us where the Minotaur and the Wyvern spawn. Okay? So you will essentially, you're going to spawn in. 3 of us will spawn where I'm at right now. Just imagine that this is like the red room. We'll spawn up here on the stage, and then there's going to be the shield. The relic shield will be floating here. We need someone to grab the relic shield. It doesn't matter who it is. You can always change hands when you get further. Just do not ignore it. Like, don't let it just sit there because you will die. You need it to cleanse yourself, similar to the end of the final shape campaign, like where you have to have it to, block and do all that stuff. You need to block with the relic shield so that you can get you don't go blind. So there's like a weight of darkness type thing that goes over top of you. And by cleansing with the shield, by blocking with it, that will allow you to kind of get rid of that weight of darkness or whatever you want to call it. So we'll get in there. Everyone, basically, I just say everyone hold your interact button, and whoever grabs it, grabs it. It doesn't matter. We'll do that, okay? And then the 3 of us, so let's say it's me, Grave, and Prism. I'm just saying at random. Let's say the 3 of us get teleported, okay? We would run down, and then where you guys are standing, where Prism, Chicken, and Laughing are standing, this part right here, there's going to be one of those gatekeepers. So just like we killed to open the portals back up, it's going to be sitting right here. We're going to nuke it. It should die almost instantly. It's not hard to kill. Just kill it as you're running. And then we're going to continue to run until we reach this point right here, okay? So it's important. We're going to come to this spot in the room. So whether we're in the red or the green room, you're going to run all the way. You're going to sprint from the stage all the way to the bottom, okay? When we do that, the team on the outside who did not get teleported, they're going to ask us, hey, what color do you have? So in this instance, I said it was the red room, so we would call red. That means that they would come over here, and they're going to open this portal for us. Team on the outside, you only need to stand on this portal long enough for the door to open. That's something that we miss a lot. You do not have to stay standing on the portal. So you could ask me, like, why is it that way when every other portal or every other sync plate in the game you have to hold on to it? I have no freaking clue why it's coded that way. You do not have to continue to stand on it, okay? So the reason I say that is there's too many times where we get ready to do damage and people are just kind of like twiddling their thumbs over here when they should be up in Atheon's grill ready to immediately grenade, and then start damage, okay? So I want you guys, if you are on the outside team, when we start doing the 3rd round of oracles, you need to be locked in and ready to go, okay? I will call it out, but I want you guys like getting close to Atheon, ready to do damage, okay? So what's going to happen is the 3 of us, we get teleported inside. We run all the way down from the stage to this point, like where me, Chicken, and Batman are standing. And we're going to hear someone from the outside calling out directions. Now, the team on the outside, they're going to be looking up in the sky, and they're going to see 3 oracles, just like we did in the second encounter, where we kind of were doing like 1, 2, 3 and doing those callouts. Except this time, it's 2 rows of 3. So there are 3 of them that are closer to the stage, as I'm calling it, like further away from us, and there are 3 of them that are closer to us, okay? And they're just set up as left, middle, right. So how we call them is we essentially call them out left, middle, right, just like I said, except you may end up in a situation where you have 2 that are in, like, if you want to imagine this as a table, and you have like top left, top middle, top right, bottom left, bottom middle, bottom right. You may have 2 that are in like the same column. So what we'll say for those is like, far left, close left, middle, and you call that out. Essentially, we're going to call out and let them know the order in which they need to be shot. So it's the exact same as the first 2, or the second encounter, where the game wants us to play this Simon Says. It's going to show it to us twice. We will call it out. We'll call out, far left, close left, middle, far left, close left, middle, to confirm the team that's inside knows it. And then all 3 of the oracles will pop up at the same time. We will shoot them in the order, and then it's going to do it again. We're going to kill 9 oracles in total, 3 sets of 3. When the final and 9th oracle dies, we are going to have to join the team out here for damage, okay? So in this instance, what that would look like for us guys, if it was me, Grave, and Prism, like I said, we would shoot the final one. We're going to jump up here and sprint as fast as we can through the portal, okay? We're going to hightail it, get through here, and then the person holding the shield, okay, this is key. They need to hold on to it, because if you drop it for any extended period of time, it will wipe us. So you need to make sure you're holding on to the shield. And the people who come out of the portal, they're going to need to be cleansed one more time when they come out of the portal. Okay, so they're going to be getting progressively blind over time, like their screen's going to get dark and, you know, black or whatever. And you need to get cleansed one time again when you come out of the portal. Okay, so that's the responsibility of whoever has the shield in their hand. You need to come out and you need to make sure that you hold block over top of the fire team. The best way you probably could do that, because of this instance, is when we run up to get into the well, bring the shield with you and just cleanse us in the well. We're using Lord of Wolves. We're not using like grenade launchers and rockets and stuff. So we shouldn't blow ourselves up. I say shouldn't because it could always happen in some way. But we should just be able to fry the boss, and we should be able to avoid dying to the blindness, you know, and you know, you don't die to the blindness, but you will die if you can't see. So, and any questions? I got one last thing I need to tell you about, but any questions about what I just laid out for you? I know I said a bunch of things, but I like to do that because things don't move as fast as it seems like they do in the encounter, so I can call out things and reference them as we're doing it. But do you guys have any direct questions about what I just said?
Nope, I think I'm good.
Okay, and I see Prism and Laughing are muted right now, so I just want to make sure they're good.
Yep.
Sweet. Okay. So, the last thing I will lay out for you guys. When we go and we're up...
muted.
You're good. So...
I was just saying, like not really a question, but real quick.
Yep.
There was one point you were explaining something about, like, just like you do in fucking whatever the newest DLC is in this game. And I was like, I don't even remember what you talking about, cuz. I'm just talking about remembering, like, in D1. So
I got you. Yeah. As long as you remember it from somewhere. You hold this shield in the very final encounter of, like, the witness fight in the campaign where you got to, like, walk out of that area.
Oh, shit, that's right.
Yep. So that's what I'm talking about. That's the most, like, relevant thing that most people, like, if they didn't play D1, that's what they would know. But yeah, if you play D1, it's the same way. Just make sure it's block. The last thing I'll talk about is when we get into the well up here and we're doing damage. One person up at the top of their screen, okay, under your health bar at the top, you're gonna see imminent detain is what you're gonna see, and you're gonna have a countdown timer. If that hits 0 and it's on you and you're standing near anyone, it's going to capture us all in like a cage and we won't be able to get out. And that'll wipe us, okay? So if it's you, what I like to do is just tell you to step further up onto the stage so that we can just kind of stop from doing damage to the boss for a second and we'll shoot you out of it, okay? So we'll call it out. We'll say, hey, who's got imminent detain? Who is it? You will hear it. You'll kind of hear it doing this like loud whirring sound in your ear, and it's real annoying. So you'll know if it's you. Okay. So all right, I've talked more than enough. Let's go ahead and everyone rally, and then let's give it a shot. And I believe in us. Again, I think we're gamers. I think we can get it. But if we need one time to see what's going on, that's more than fine. So cool.
Yep.
Let's do it.
I'm good.
And then everyone gets Vex first try. How about that?
You sure?
It'd be nice.
You sure?
Do you know if
I mean, I'll get it again, but
We've had so many people get it on first try. I'm not even trying to jinx it. We literally have had
That's wild.
an
It took me, like,
unbelievable
fucking
amount of
40
people get it
tries.
first try.
That's insane. It took me like 40 to get it. It was stupid.
Yep. So I think Jack in the server, he's the last person who got it first try, but we've had so many of us. I get shot by.
Leave one out.
Yeah,
I
leave
remember
one.
when we farmed Anarchy, we had tons of people get it,
Dude,
like first try.
I wish that would have been me.
I missed that raid, dude.
Me
It's
too.
so good.
All right, he's gonna teleport us here pretty soon. Yeah, leave one of them harpies up. All right,
I remember.
all right, he's
I
teleporting.
was just gonna.
All right, Sack's inside. We're green side.
Okay.
That's
It
fine.
is. So get right plate, chicken.
Yep.
It is left, right, middle.
Okay.
Left, right, middle.
Okay, come over here and cleanse. Left, right.
What's the button again? Shit. Hold
Control,
on.
control maybe. I don't know. See something? Oh.
I dropped it.
Uh,
That was on me.
Middle, right.
Can you drop it? Where'd you put it?
It's on the ground.
Oh, I can't see it. All right, Grave.
Yeah, I couldn't see it either. That's on me. That's on
Grave,
me.
you're the only person I didn't think I mean, Bat as well. I did
I
not
gotta
think I'd
remember.
have to tell you how to do your block.
It used to be on my mouse,
That's
and
funny.
it's no longer on my mouse. Now I
All
gotta
right,
remember
bro.
how to block.
All right, bro.
That's on me.
That's all right. That's all right. I was
Just like
I was
using
just
my
gonna tell
wealth
you to
thinking
drop
I
it
was
for
gonna
me so
sprint.
I could switch with you.
Yeah,
So,
I should have.
it's all good.
I should have just did it.
That's all good.
Hey, we got it. We're gamers. We got
We're
this.
gamers.
Yeah, we're good.
I'm not a gamer anymore.
But the uniform still fits you, brother. It's like a superhero trying to fit in. You didn't even have to do the whole like Mr. Incredible, like the workout,
The sucking, yeah.
pulling the train. Oh my God, you guys see that? What the? That harpy just went crazy, dude.
What the fuck? That was funny as fuck. Not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
you didn't even need to do the whole pulling the trains on the track or anything. It fit you.
You're perfectly fit. If you're not in real life, you are now. Just how it works.
There you go.
It wouldn't have been control. It wouldn't have been shit.
Oh my god.
All right, here we
Nice.
go.
Fortnite.
It's teleporting us
Oh my
again.
God.
Red side this time.
Red rum.
Alright, red
Yep.
side guys,
Right.
so left.
Left. Middle.
Yep, open that red
Right.
one.
Left,
Left.
middle.
Middle.
Sweet.
I know how to read too, just in case.
Perfect.
Middle.
You guys getting that red room
Well,
open?
Middle.
Yeah.
Middle.
Okay.
Middle. Front. Middle. Back. Middle.
Okay.
Front,
Close.
Middle,
Front middle, back middle.
back. Middle.
Close far.
Left.
Okay. Close far left.
Should be open.
Yep, I see it. So you guys, you don't have to hold it down anymore.
Back.
So you
Middle. Left. Right. Okay. Middle.
okay.
Left. Right.
Middle, left, right. All right, you guys get ready for damage here.
Middle. Left. Right.
All right, damage, go. Whoever's holding shield, go ahead and bring it out, and then cleanse us in the well again, if you will. Is tractor on?
Got it.
where you at?
Oh, that's me.
In the
Go
well.
ahead and move.
Oh, I
Yeah,
can't.
I moved
I
out.
have not got cleansed
didn't
by
see it.
whoever has the whoever
I'm
whoever
stuck.
brought the shield. Did not.
Yeah, I did not see.
Yeah. So when you come out, are you still using tractor boa?
Oh no, sorry, I didn't put it on.
That's
I
alright.
had Lord Wolves on.
No, that's why I was saying. If you can run just exactly what you
Are we
ran.
wiping or are we picking?
Dude, that's a.
We're-
Oh, okay. So I think we had enough people hop off the map. That's really
I
good
did.
damage.
I couldn't
Yeah, we
see
got
it, so I
good
think I
damage if
missed
we don't mess
literally
up.
everything.
That's all right.
Yeah, if we don't mess up, we got good damage.
Oh yeah, we're chilling. We're chilling.
Lock.
Yeah,
Block is
if you
Okay.
could if you could literally just do the same thing you do for that,
Yeah, let
that'd
me
be
get
awesome.
that out.
Sick, thank you.
All right, block is C-Sax. I
Let's
figured it out.
go, let's go. Yeah, I have
like I
mine on.
said,
I have mine on control.
If I'm ever out there, I know how to read too. So.
Sweet. So
Oh
yeah,
yeah, the damage.
let's go. Yeah, he does real good with ability stuff, so I would assume teams on the outside, if you guys are in position, you guys should absolutely cook with this. Especially if that's out there with tractor like right off the rip, you guys will be in a really good spot.
Oh yeah, that'll shred. That'll shred.
Let's do this here.
This time I won't click down on the D-pad thinking it's sprint, because it's not Fortnite.
So you
I don't even
have
like
you have
Fortnite.
what on your down? That's where your super is?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So that I can
interesting.
fucking skate or ice skate.
Oh, I see.
Shatter
I see.
skate easier.
I'm with you.
Fucking, that's what it's called. Shatter skate.
I got you. Okay. Sweet. All right.
Because I never sit down for an emote ever, so why would I?
That's fair.
You know?
That's fair. All right, let's do it, yo. Yeah, Orion, if you come to my channel page, you will find the Discord, and then when I can, I'll run through with people. But we got a lot of people in here who can help with stuff and try to get you going. And then we got people of all kinds of different, capabilities or experience levels. I guess that's probably a better way to say it. So, yep. You can also do, I think it's bit.ly/Sax Discord, but also if you just check.
Surprised they didn't tweak this when they redid the raid. Just
What?
the amount of downtime. Just in this part.
I got you.
Yeah, because they like seeing us wait for encounters like they always have in every fucking game.
All right, here we go. We are on red side.
Red side.
Grab that thing.
Right, back right, left.
So close,
Front
far
right,
left.
Back right. Yeah.
So close, far
Front
left.
right, far right, left.
Close, far left. Okay. I see the portal's already open. You guys are killing it.
Oh shit. I didn't read that. Fuck. Shit.
Brother, you can't say you're reading and not reading. You do it the first time, you're doing it all 3 times. So step up.
Yep,
You just need to fit. Yep, just focus
Listen,
on reading
listen.
only and no ads.
There ain't nothing to
was-
listen to,
that was-
brother. There ain't nothing to listen to. You did the first one with confidence. You were locked in, brother. You got
See what had
this.
happened was.
Yeah, what happened was
Dolder
See
Brain
what had
took over,
happened was.
killed the harpy.
no. You do
Listen,
the
my
first
fault,
one.
my
That tells
fault.
the rest of the team, oh, he's got it. So you're locked in on all 3 rounds.
Listen. Won't happen again.
I
Massive.
appreciate
It won't
that.
happen again.
So for the relic for damage, would you just have to do it the first time with everyone as far as cleansing, and then you do damage, or do you have to cleanse?
So what you
multiple
would
times?
what you would want to do, you only have to cleanse 1 time, but what we found is you have to hold on to it basically long enough for the person to get captured, so for that imminent detain to take place, which is about halfway through damage. You can drop it for a moment. Like let's say you had like a burst super or something, you could go ahead and pop that, but you would need to pick it up. So unfortunately that person is just kind of keeping us alive, if that makes sense, by not dropping it.
That's fine. I got you. I just want to make sure.
Yep. So you could drop it to like pop your shield or something. Alright, we're on green side.
I think it was left, right, middle. No.
Left.
Front, middle, left, back, middle.
Okay. Front,
Yeah.
left, back.
Yep.
Yeah, it's green, right, Sax?
No, yeah, front, left, back.
Yeah, it is green. It is green.
Right, back, middle, right, front, middle.
Okay.
Or no, right, back, middle, front, middle. Right, back, middle, front, middle.
I got you.
Left, middle, right.
Okay. Outside team, get ready for damage.
Left, middle, right.
Okay.
A lot of stuff.
That, go ahead and head that way. I got this. All right. Damage, go.
Any cleanse?
Yep, cleanse us in the well, guys.
Hold on, I need to hit him tractor.
Thank you. Who's got imminent? Oh, I need cleanse. I'm coming. Do it a little more, chicken, if you can.
Oh fuck, it was me.
Oh, that's thing.
I didn't realize.
That's
it
you.
was me.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm just super real quick.
Yep, go for it.
Got knocked off the board.
All right, just keep going here. Get the res here.
No, it's done.
Get the res. And, okay, we're good.
Right up.
Okay.
Guys, we're doing damage. We want the well on the same side as the portal. So whichever side the
Yeah.
portal gets open, do that side so we can be
We
together.
had put 2 up that time, Sax.
Yeah, no, I saw that. I just want to make sure we're on the same side.
I got my well again. So
You guys can,
we're all
yeah,
good.
you guys can both drop the well. That's fine. Let's just make sure we're on the same side so we're getting, because we're gonna put our bolt charge walls down. I want you guys to both benefit from the walls that we're dropping.
Ooh, he almost killed me. Ooh.
I don't think I would be able to get a wall down before I need to pick it up, right?
Red side.
I got call here. Middle, right, left.
Left.
Middle,
Okay,
right, left.
okay.
I got the call.
What is it?
What side?
I
Red
think
side.
red side.
Red
So
side,
do
got it.
that left, please.
Right up.
Middle,
Yeah, what's the color?
middle, right, left.
Okay. Middle.
Far, close, left. Far, close, left.
Five.
Fuck. That's on me. I didn't even see the stack one. Why were we getting... I'm surprised we were getting bombed as much as we were there, too.
All right, just gotta put it all together, y'all.
Yep, we got it.
This is where I'm rusty.
Yeah, if we got any
Yeah, but-
any uncertainty, we'll just. I think we probably got people in there that know. But yeah, sometimes it really is lined up, and you kind of gotta like sidestep to see that second one in the back. What's up, Klasky? How you doing? Yeah, just trying to make sure people know what to do, man.
Get 'em down.
They asked. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well. It's amazing because like everyone just assumes that people know or they're doing whatever, and it's like no, let's find out. It's not that hard. We can all figure out what we're doing. All right, here we go. I'm outside. I got the call.
All right.
Red.
Okay. Middle, close left, far left. So middle, close, far.
Middle. Close. Middle.
Laughing, can you hold down that plate over there? Get the left plate open, or one of you guys. Prism, I need you to step on that plate, brother.
All right.
Right, middle, left. Right, middle, left.
Okay. Right. Middle.
All right, you're good, Prism. You can get off there. Right, left,
that was-
middle. Right, left, middle.
You said right, left, middle?
Right, left, middle. Laughing, you can hop off there. We're coming over here for damage.
Right.
Drop your well right here on me, Prism.
No.
Alright, cleanse outside.
Damage.
When you can. Okay. Hold on, let me hit him with the tractor for y'all.
Get your abilities out, guys. Who's got imminent detain? Who's got imminent detain?
Me.
Oh,
Fuck.
we're dead.
Was it me?
Someone shoot me
I
out.
didn't
Someone
see
shoot me
it on
out.
my screen.
Por favor. Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
Got you.
Oh, I got my super just
Oh,
too
you're
late.
so close.
If I would have got shot out earlier, I could have kept doing damage. I would have got my super back. We would have had that easy. Guys must pay attention to that imminent detain. You mess everyone up if you're not paying attention.
I saw someone blow up, but they didn't move.
Yeah, it happens. It
I don't know
happens.
who it was.
And it's fine. It's like we're good. We'll get back to it. It's not that
got it.
deep. I
We
just
got
want
it.
you guys to understand like it's what happens. We go from a one phase to a 2 phase.
Yeah. Wait, is there a challenge for doing it one phase?
No, but there is in our heart.
Like this.
All right, we are on red side. Red side.
Alright, I got callouts. Alright, it is middle, left, right.
Okay.
Middle, left, right. Right, left, middle. Right, left, middle.
Gotcha.
Oh, laughing. Why are you over there?
That's all right. Just making sure. Just making sure both are done.
Alright, it is middle, right, left.
Okay. Middle, right,
Up.
and damage. Go.
I'm getting blinded.
Where are you? Come to the wall, come to the wall.
We're good. We're good.
Hey, there we go.
Good job, guys.
Oh yeah.
No exotics on the
Vex.
ground.
Ooh, I finally got Vex.
Did you?
Yeah.
Let's go, dude.
GG.
Not first time, right? You've ran this before, right?
Yeah, right.
Yep. Well, that's what we were saying earlier. We've had a lot of first time people. All right, you guys need to interact. Go ahead and interact with the shield thing here because the timer is. They haven't fixed the timer since Final Shape came out, so it's a really short timer if you want to buy a red border. GG's, guys.
GG.
Yep.
Jeez.
Hell yeah. Now that's a gaming group right there.
Yeah, sure enough.
Except for mine, because my damage was crap.
That's all right. You're on. Well,
good.
remember we have to like tie the percentage of our damage to the tractor. That's just how that goes. So you
Exactly,
you get
yeah.
bumped up, we
Okay.
get dropped down. It evens out everything. So
On this Fatebringer, I got Magnificent Howl Keep Away. Is that good?
it's not
Oh,
bad.
I did the same thing.
It's more of a PvP roll.
PvP roll? I'll bet. I just, yep, found my new favorite hand cannon. There we
There you go.
All good.
It is my favorite. I got one on my shelf back here. So
I still
Good
use
stuff.
my spare rations, mind bend or the spare benders meta, even though it's not meta sometimes from time to time.
GG's. So
GG.
Vision of Conflux, Frenzy, and Zen Moment. Ooh. And it's got a range masterwork? Oh, this is like... This is an amazing scout rifle roll. What the fuck?
Hits good too. Hits like a truck. So good stuff, y'all. Alrighty.
Jeez.
I'm gonna hop off
Thanks
for the
the
night.
help. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
going.
same.
Alright.
Thanks for hopping
If
in,
you
guys.
don't- Hey,
Yep.
I added
Yeah,
everyone.
thanks for helping us
If
out.
back, it's all right, but just letting y'all know.
There you go. All right, see you guys. Bye. GG's, y'all. Klasky, are you asking how many Sherpas overall or how many for that one? I think that full Sherpa, I'm not sure what that hit. That one I have less Sherpas on. I think I got 23. That's probably higher there. I think I got to 25 right there. Whatever. I've done a lot of teaching, because you get people who do it one time, whatever. So, King's Fall 32. $24 for this one. So not as many. I've taught a lot of raids, and then you reteach people who are like, oh well, I ran it one time, and on my Xbox 360 or what. It's like, dude, okay, well, we need to go through. So hell yeah, Klasky. Good shit, man. Good shit. Very nice. What do you do other than Sherpaing? Do you ever walk outside? Also, where do you see full number? Did you just add them up? Just farm bog. That's funny. What's your rave report? I'll show it on stream. $18.51 PB. Very nice. We've had some runs that you spent $18.51 in the Gorgon maze. Throw this back up here. See? But the problem is you say you're a scummy no-name user, and I just don't believe you, man. Can't believe you no more. So I believed you till you said that. If you're gonna talk and say what you got, man, you gotta show us. You gotta show show your work, so to speak. I bet. I just want to see it. I'm impressed. I want to see it. Y'all, just a reminder, if you are hanging out, you've enjoyed this evening, enjoyed the run, remember, if you have Amazon Prime, that means you have a Twitch Prime sub that you can utilize on the channel for free. Take it out of the hands of Daddy Bezos. Give it to Daddy Sex. Come on here. I actually can't see it. Let's see here. Let's see where it is, shall we? Because the amount of people I talk to, and they're like, oh, I didn't even realize you could do this. I didn't realize that was a thing, Sax. It's like, well, yeah, hit that subscribe button. Yeah, so you can get a free monthly sub with... Get on in there, y'all. Get on in there, y'all. Hell yeah. All right, let's see here, Klasky. Let's see. I love that you're just up super late and you're just talking to me. Go to Vogue and click No Name Guy. Oh, I see. Like literally no name on there. Okay. Oh, so you have 474 clears, but only 244 Sherpas. What are you doing in Volta Glass? Like, what is the purpose of that? Or you just enjoy it? Here you go. I said I'd show it. So here, I'll show it to you. Orion, if we're talking favorite raid that is in D2 at the moment, I think it's King's Fall. Favorite raid to teach? All right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So Orion brought up, he said, what is your favorite raid in Destiny? I don't know if he means of all time. Let's talk D2 because that's what we have access to right now. I mean, obviously you can go back and play D1, but that's not what we're playing. My favorite raid to play, like if someone says, hey, Sax, like we're doing a raid, what do you want to play? You want to get in with us? My favorite raid to play has, I think, probably is King's Fall. Just hop in. I really like Vault of Glass. Just the vibe of it. I have a lot of really good memories of Vault of Glass. Actually, it's the raid. It's the first raid that I got my wife into playing with me and coming in and hanging out. Love that. Have a real mixed relationship with Val the Disciple. When Val came out, hated Third Encounter of Val when it first came out. And then we moved over and did... we moved and had a bunch of stuff, and we learned it a little better, and Val was great. So I will run Val all the time. We kind of had to flesh our strats out there. I think my least favorite raids to run, if I could skip the so let me put this in context for anyone who doesn't know me. So hi, I'm Sax. You're on my channel. Nice to meet you. Basically my relationship with raiding has just been like constant, near weekly teaching runs in some capacity. So if you just watch that whole Vault of Glass, basically that's what I've been doing for years at this point, where we're just going through and we're just teaching people and reteaching people and helping people get their red borders and stuff. People that, might not feel like they can do it on their own, or they might not want to do it on their own. And so I look at the raids a little differently, like just through the lens of like, hey, what do we do? Like, what are we teaching today? and how much I want to teach them. So let's talk about that now. So I've talked about what I like. I think teaching runs, for me, top teaching run, nothing beats teaching and completing a full Salvation's Edge. And again, I know my Sherpa numbers aren't that high comparatively, but I really feel like when you teach someone, you get all the way through a Salvation's Edge. There's nothing like it. I love teaching. I do love teaching Vault of Glass. This is why I hopped in there so easy tonight. Shout out to Ragnarok for getting me in. That was a good time this evening. I love teaching King's Fall. Love teaching King's Fall. Hate teaching Garden of Salvation. Can't stand it. I hate having to make excuses for a raid, and I know you may say, Sax, get good, like, tell your team what to use that's not going to bug bosses out or do whatever. There's just a lot in there, and there's a lot of things. I'm just not a big fan of having to. It is my list, so I'm telling you how it is. I don't like teaching Garden. I don't like teaching Crota. I don't really see Classic. I like Deepstone Crypt, especially right now with. I mean, Lord of Wolves just makes Taniks go down so easy. So, oh yeah, Cheesy. I thanks for the follow, man. Yeah, Cheesy. Firefly, Explosive Payload, Fatebringer is so awesome. It's like I said earlier. I don't know if you were in chat at the time, but Fatebringer is my favorite legendary gun of all time. Over both games, I love it. And what's funny is one of my early biggest TikToks was me comparing the sound, because I just happened to realize that I don't know, I never knew, but I knew I loved Palindrome and I knew I loved Fatebringer separately, but I didn't realize until I got a Palindrome with Explosive Payload on it that they were the exact same sound. Like they were just different enough with the explosive payload that it just didn't, or without the explosive payload that it didn't make sense. So Orion says, Garden of Salvation, I've never done one. No one I've ever played with wanted to do it. Yeah, man. I don't think Gardens is buggy as people say it is, but I really think that it could use some tweaking around it. Some of it is a bit buggy, like the bosses are extremely buggy and they will just kind of like fuck off whenever they want to. And so depending on what you use, especially third encounter boss, basically they perfected that boss. Like they went back and tweaked it, what they needed to with it for Spire the Watcher. They need to just go back and do that again. Yeah, net limiter speedrunners, if you're looking at any of the speedruns for Garden or people doing that, it's insane. So, yeah. So Garden, least favorite to teach, I would say Crota, first encounter, absolutely horrible to teach. Is there a tier list Destiny to raid encounters? Oh, boys. Oh, are we about to do this thing? So this would be, let's do this from the perspective of, all right, this is going to be my first live tier list for you guys. All right, you ready for this? So this is what you can do in 2025 and what you can teach and what you can actually run in the game right now. So let's rank these as far as the worst and best encounters that to teach. Okay. So for me, I will say my favorite encounters to teach. That's how I'm going to frame it. Favorite encounters to teach. Let's see here. I guess we could probably just start. Okay, let's start with what we just did. Let's start with Vault of Glass. So confluxes. So we're gonna use the C tier as snooze fest. Like there's no teaching involved. Okay, so C tier is gonna kind of sit there with snooze fest. Oracles. Typically, right now we're only doing Vault of Glass when it's farmable. So challenge for oracles is what we're doing. So I like teaching that. I think it's cool. And you saw tonight in our run where, like, as people are learning the encounter, as they're moving around, you can kind of get a sense of the encounter. It's a good way to do that. I think that's good. I will give oracles, let's give oracles a B tier. So it's, it's not a hard encounter, but it feels good to teach. It has a good flow to it. Templar, I will say Templar is just so easy. There's nothing to teach to it. It's gonna go high C tier with their Gatekeepers. I would say Gatekeepers is probably gonna go below oracles, but again, what I like about teaching is I like that you are giving information to to people who don't have it. So basically you're saying, hey, what do we need to do? And I've never done this before. How can I do this? So we'll do that. Y'all give me 1 second here. Let's do this. And then I want to, all right, I wanted to switch that over. So, okay. So we're talking tier list of raid encounters that I like to teach. So we already put on here, we got oracles in the B tier, saying that this is something because when we're doing it, we're only doing challenge basically. So teaching everyone where it is. Gatekeepers, again, we're teaching people how to do the flow between the two rooms. And if they're not familiar, usually it's kind of nice. There's an aha moment, like, oh, it clicks and then they get it. Templar and Confluxes, they're here in the C tier because those are encounters where basically there's really nothing to teach. They're not bad encounters, but there's just really nothing to them when we're teaching them. So when we do, let's talk Atheon. Atheon here, I think Atheon falls into low, let's say upper B tier. So I don't necessarily love doing it, but what I'm trying to weigh is like what I like teaching versus like how I like the encounter. I don't love the process of teaching it, and it took me a long time to kind of get to the place where I'm doing that. So, all right, now we're in Crota. Abyss, absolute D tier. I cannot stand the Abyss. I can't stand the encounter in general, and it's not just because of what it does. I just don't like things where I'm cool with the timers. I'm cool with all that stuff. I hate the Weight of Darkness mechanic. Just anywhere in the game, like when they take away your ability to run, sprint, do that kind of stuff. And I hate as a teacher the way that makes someone feel. You know, I've had so many people panic because of what it is, and I guess, you know, if that's what they're looking for from a queen or from an encounter perspective, like I guess they succeeded, did that. Bridge encounter, I like the bridge encounter. I think it's cool. I think it's a cool thing to. It's a cool thing to explain. It's not the most fun encounter in the world, but I think it's good to explain. I'm going to put this actually right under Atheon. And I'm being pretty picky with the A and S tier here. So let's talk Iryu. I enjoy this, and I think it's cool when we figured out our strategy as far as what we were going to call the different rooms and get people in there. Usually we go in and wipe one time just at the beginning. Obviously, it's typically not flawless at this point, so we get in there and do that. I like Iryu, but I would say it's probably, for me, it's probably just under Atheon as well. Doing that, pushing that back. Crota, I love the Crota encounter. I think the Crota encounter is awesome. I like how rapid it is. I like how, it does culminate and it kind of takes all the mechanics of what you've been doing. So Crota is going to be my first A tier encounter. I think this is a great encounter. Totems. Totems is a fun encounter to teach. Again, I live for these moments where it's like trigger in your mind, like, hey, oh, I get it. Like, I get it. The only thing I don't like about totems is it usually takes just long enough to get it, like for that light bulb to go off, that the encounter ends. Like, so you reach that point and then the encounter's over when that happens. So for totems, I'm gonna put this between actually oracles and gatekeepers. I think the oracles encounter, though it's not hard, I think the oracles encounter is fun. And I love encounters that are getting us to talk and getting us to have that open communication. War Priest. All right, let's talk War Priest. So I think that this is a very fun encounter. I like teaching the encounter. It's a bit of a nightmare when you start talking about what we're getting into as far as the button presses. So typically when I'm doing a King's Fall teaching run, I'm doing a 3-and-3 fire team makeup, meaning 3 learners, 3 teachers. And so we usually get around that fact because we're going to have experienced people stepping on. But teaching that, as long as you remember each of the individual things, make sure they don't touch the oversoul above War Priest, things of that sort, I think it's a good encounter. It's going to go in A tier right behind Crota. Golgoroth, I like the Golgoroth encounter. I don't like teaching the Golgoroth encounter. It's kind of a pain. It's kind of frustrating to get people. Usually we've just come off of War Priest. We've got out of the maze. It's a little frustrating on that front. So let's put Golgoroth just above Templar, okay? Because I don't like teaching it. I like the encounter. I don't like teaching it. Daughters. So if we're talking, and maybe we'll talk about this at some point, if we're talking boss arenas, like what our favorite boss arenas are, I love so much the Daughters/Oryx experience. So what's going to happen here is Oryx is going to be my first S tier encounter. Daughters is going to be a high A tier, knowing that they build off of each other. So I think it's so much fun to help people understand, in like for the first time that someone gets taken and they get taken into the Taken realm. That's such a cool experience. Obviously, I tell them about it, but there's no way to really prepare them for it. So we're putting Daughters high A, and we're just going to drop Oryx S tier. So you take all those A tier mechanics, and then we're just bumping it up. And the other thing I love about it, it's a culmination of this 5 encounter raid. You get to the end, and as long as you do the mechanics right, it keeps the spirit of the original King's Fall raid from D1, where you were doing like all of your damage essentially with the bombs. It keeps that vibe because you are completely safe during the damage phase. The boss doesn't fight you back. The boss doesn't move. You get meleeed by a couple thrall, but you're not really worried about that. And so as long as you have heavy, you're basically, the encounter is basically free. So I think that it rewards you from doing all the mechanics really well. Oryx, top tier encounter. I love it so much. All right, let's talk Kali. Kali is basically it's a near nothing encounter for me. I'll put it just below Golgi. Not much to teach there. Shirochi, I like to teach. I actually really like to teach Shirochi. We usually hop up. We go up on the rock and then we'll go. I will put Shirochi probably right below War Priest. I enjoy teaching it. I enjoy showing people how to do the plates, that kind of mechanic. We don't cheese it. I know you can cheese it. Morgeth, there's not really anything to teach here. It's kind of just like, hey, you pick these up at this time. This is going to go right above Confluxes for me. There's not really much to teach here. And then it's like, right now, you're just shooting Lord of Wolves or shooting whatever straight into the boss. No problem. The Vault encounter, I love the Vault encounter. I think it's awesome. Once you have it open up, like you open your mind up to it and what's actually happening, it's not nearly as hard as you think it would be. So Vault encounter for me is going to go, I would say Vault encounter is probably going to sit high B tier. I think it's going to go, because there is some nuance to it. You got to make sure that people understand, okay, where am I dunking when I come out? Where's my buff at? Bungie has moved buffs around and stuff like that. So we'll do high B tier because there is a little nuance to it. But yeah, I think I definitely enjoy it more than Atheon, more than any of those encounters that are on the B tier. But I don't enjoy teaching it more than Shirochi. I think Shirochi, there's something about running through the encounter during Shirochi. Sorry to go back to an old one, but something about running through the encounter and just like messing around in there is always a good time. All right, Riven. We only around here, if you're new here, you may not know this, we only do Riven Legit. Riven Legit is, if we're talking about best encounters, Riven Legit is the best encounter that Bungie has ever made. It is an incredible encounter. Top to bottom, I absolutely love it. Teaching is a whole different thing. Teaching Riven Legit is a whole different thing. Now, the joy that I get from clearing Riven Legit and from getting people Riven Legit definitely helps bump it up. But that's going to put Riven Legit right above Vault on B tier. So it is a very hard teach. However, what I find is it's like a huge yap session at the beginning, which obviously I'm doing this video. You're watching this. I can yap. Huge yap session. And then it's a very, very short encounter. Like if you do it right, like you're not in the encounter very long. You can easily one phase when you get up there. It's not an issue in any capacity. And then Queen's Walk, I don't like teaching it. I don't like running it. Like just in general. Honestly, Queen's Walk is probably just going to go north of Confluxes. Confluxes here, honestly, I think Conflux is going to get bumped here into D tier above Abyss. But it's here just because there's nothing there, and I just don't want to do the encounter. Like Confluxes is just getting through there. All right, let's keep moving here. Garden. So the first encounter of Garden, I don't mind teaching this. I think it's cool that you can get the tether mechanic understanding. The problem is there's ways to cheese that. You can use like the area denial frames, and you're not teaching, and then people don't understand how the tethers work and all this stuff. So I don't really like to teach it. I'm going to put this in C tier under Queen's Walk. The summon encounter, I actually really like this. So we set it up in kind of like a baseball format, do around the corners. And then, so I actually like this encounter quite a bit. But I will say, I think it's fun to help people understand like how you go between the portals and how you move through, and then calling out and making sure you're keeping an eye on your enlightenment timer and stuff. It's good for that. I'll put this at the very bottom of B tier. Consecrated Mind, F this encounter. I cannot stand this encounter, like for how buggy it is, for helping people understand. And I say buggy, like I understand. There's like, we know ways around it. But like when I say buggy, basically I'm just saying I don't enjoy the encounter. I don't enjoy teaching the encounter. I don't enjoy teaching people how to do eyes. I don't enjoy teaching people how to do the banking and go there and where to know where to go and stuff. And so it's kind of just been this thing. So this is going to go, Consecrated Mind for me, teaching wise, is going to go the highest of D. And then right above Abyss is going to be Sanctified Mind. I cannot stand this encounter. It is the bane of my existence. If I could just do Garden first 2 encounter teachings would be just fine. First 3 encounters would be fine. I cannot stand the Sanctified Mind encounter. The amount of bugs we have, the amount of shit that goes awry, I cannot stand it. All right, let's talk Deep Stone Crypt. So we have the security encounter. Gambit galore for 3rd encounter. Klasky said, no, thank you. I don't want to do that. Security encounter, I don't mind this. There's really not a lot to it. So I'm going to go bottom. I'm going to go above the evade encounter. Let's say here, we'll go below Templar, but I like Deep Stone Crypt. I love the encounter design. I love the aesthetic of it. And I like teaching people about the ATMs. Yeah, so we'll bring that up there. Atrax for me, I like this encounter. The only problem is usually when you're doing a teaching run, like if you're doing it with people who know Atrax, it's a 1 floor, super easy, no problem. If you're doing it with people who don't know what they're doing, they have to at least see it one time, typically, damage on Atrax, to be like, oh, that's what you meant when you said, hey, fire your parasite and then fire, then do your super. Or if you're doing the slow super, fire the super first and then that, whatever, like Nova Bomb, something of that sort. So you're trying to help people understand what to do. Atrax, I would say Atrax is probably going to go for me up here in this joint with Atheon, Ear-Ute, and the bridge encounter. It's going to go between Ear-Ute and the bridge encounter for me. Descent, we don't usually do much teaching. We kind of just let it go off the rails because it's really fun. I have a lot of fun in this encounter. But I will tell people kind of what's going on, things of that sort. But there's not a whole lot of teaching that happens with it. So let's put this one right above security here. And then final for this one, Taniks. The Taniks encounter, I love the encounter. I don't like teaching things such as like, hey, you need to keep moving. Hey, avoid the moon blasts, like the purple moon blasts that are coming from the sky. Hey, yada, yada, yada. Like, I feel like there's a lot of those where it's like, oh, and one more thing. Oh, and one more thing. Oh, and one more thing. Oh, there's going to be trash that pops up in the arena and it's blocking you off and you need to make sure you do that. There's like just so many one more things that pop up with Taniks that would keep it from being like a top tier encounter for me. But I would say it's probably going to just go into this boss mix here for me. Let's do this a little above. We'll do just between Ear-Ute and Atrax. For Taniks. Acquisition encounter. This is a great opening. However, the thing that I don't like about it is the fact that we don't really use these mechanics. 2 people maximum use the mechanics in the next encounter. And then we don't really use them again, right? Like we use the symbols, but we don't use these mechanics anymore. So I would just say acquisition encounter, fun encounter, fun to split into teams of 3, fun to send people around, fun for me as a teacher, because I'll just throw Eager Edge on and I'll be all over the map because I know how long it's going to take me to get to certain places. I know the spawn points of all the taken enemies or the taken knights, things of that sort. I love this encounter. I wish that we used it more in different areas, but what I will say is acquisition for me teaching wise, it's probably going to drop just above Atheon for me. I really, really like the encounter. I like the flow, kind of getting people accustomed to, hey, we're fighting Scorn here. This is what we're doing, going from there. Caretaker. I am a big fan of the Caretaker encounter. I think it's great to teach a fire team, like, hey, this is what you need to do. We're going to step on the plate at the same time. We're going to hold off damage until we hit this threshold, and then we're going to just absolutely send it. Hey, you need to make sure, like, early on, if we're using Lord of Wolves right now, it's okay. Well, you're using Lord of Wolves here, but then when we get further into other rooms, you're going to have to kind of change that up or shake it up. So Caretaker, love Caretaker. I'm going to put Caretaker encounter for me is going to go probably between Crota and War Priest. Really, really like teaching Caretaker. Really, really like playing the Caretaker encounter. Absolute nightmare to teach, nightmare to run. The exhibition encounter absolutely sucks. I cannot stand to teach it. When you run the exhibition encounter with teammates that know what they're doing, it's a very fun encounter. It's a fun encounter. I cannot stand teaching it. It's such a pain to teach. This is going to go high. This is going to go to the top of D tier. It is enough of a fun encounter, and it feels good enough to get it done. But damn, I do not want to do it. Okay, so the Rolk encounter, there's not a ton of teaching that has to take place. Basically, a lot of the stuff is like, hey, we're going to kill these glyph keepers. Hey, you're doing this. The main thing is, depending on how many people you're sherpaing at the same time. If you're doing it with two, like if you're teaching two, that's a good balance. Because usually you're going to have one person who's like gung-ho, really wants to learn the encounters, the mechanics, stuff of that sort. Then the other person, I've just found in my experience, and you guys can tell me if I'm wrong. In my other experience, the other person's like, oh, I'll be ad clear. Let me do ad clear. And so if you hit that, you strike that balance, what you would end up with, let's assume we're doing a 2-4. So meaning we have 4 people who are experienced to that. You could do one of your experienced people on ad clear. You could do one on maybe dunking. I probably wouldn't put them just on pure split because the timing of that, like when you need to step on the plate and be ready. It's much easier to tell someone, hey, be ready to shoot that right crystal when you get done dunking. So that's usually what I would do. So the Rolk encounter is awesome. It's a really good time to just like help someone understand, like, hey, this is going to be a really fun experience for you. And keep moving. Basically just keep moving and teaching them where to dunk, do that kind of stuff. I really, really enjoy that. So let's do Rolk. I think Rolk is going to do... I think Rolk, we're going to go right under Riven. Riven legit. Really, really like the Rolk encounter. I think it's good. And again, I'm looking for those moments where the light bulb clicks and you're like, oh, okay, this is what we're doing. I really like the Rolk encounter. All right, so we're getting down to the wire here. Cataclysm, opening encounter, there's like nothing to teach here. If you really want to go for it, if you want to swing for it, you can teach people how to do the running mechanic. But I don't even think this is the best place to do that. I think second encounter is better to teach where to run than first encounter is. And so it's a little more forgiving with what you're doing, and I feel like you get 4 people that are just kind of randomly running around, ad clear, whatever. So we're going to put Cataclysm. Cataclysm is not a good teaching encounter, but it's not a bad encounter. We're going to put it under Evade. It's basically going to be at the bottom of C tier. The Cision encounter is not going to be much higher. There's not that much to teach, not much, I don't know. There's just not that much to it. So let's do Cision encounter. I would do this one above the Evade encounter, but under Queen's Walk. Explicator is a very, very fun encounter. Have it down to a science. Basically, the challenges you're going to run into is you need to make sure that you know what your callouts are. You need to make sure that everyone's on the same page on what we're doing for damage. You need to make sure you call out when you're starting damage. Basically, just hit that 3, 2, 1. You need to make sure you have a well in the center. And then, aside from that, you know, it's a super fun encounter. It can feel chaotic for the first time, but it feels very... The damage is never as close as it would feel like it would be. So it feels very... like you've achieved something large when you complete the encounter. So this one is going to go for me. This one's going to go right under Rolk. Really, really enjoy the Explator encounter. And I also really do enjoy, believe it or not, I really, really enjoy the Nezarec encounter. So I think that this is one that I think that this is an encounter where it's just chaotic enough where as long as you can get to damage and you have competent runners, things of that sort, getting the damage is not an issue. Or can be the issue, but the damage is not. And I like that. It's similar-ish to the Oryx encounter, where when you get to damage is pretty much free. And so, depending on what your strat is. So, doing that, I would say Nezarec, for me, teaching-wise, Nezarec is going to go under Caretaker, between Caretaker and War Priest. I enjoy teaching Nezarec. It's a short raid. You get to that point. Usually, by the time you get to Nezarec, it's like, all right, we're almost done. We're almost done. This is going to be a good time. Finally, the moment we're all waiting for, to add to the tier list, what are we doing for Salvation's Edge? I know what you guys are all thinking, and we're going to talk about it, but let's talk this in order. So, the first encounter of Salvation's Edge, we have Substratum. Basically, if you can figure out how to explain that I need this new person to know. So here's actually the key. You don't teach the bouncing mechanic in this encounter. You teach the bouncing mechanic in the first secret chest room. Or I guess that's the way you say it. The first red border room is where you teach this encounter. So you get everyone who's new, and you take them to the first secret or red border room, and you show them in that small room where there are just the 2 plates, and you bounce it back and forth, and you show them when they can see both sides of the node, or whatever you want to call it, the connection, in the exact same room. You see it bounce back and forth. You're in the small room. You can see around, and you can see the resonances popping up. That makes this encounter much easier, because then all you have to have people understand is like, okay, there's 9 rooms that flank this center room, or 8 rooms rather, that are around this outside of the room, and you are going to be moving through them, helping people understand, hey, if your team is here and then the other team is starting to the right of you, you guys are going to move like in opposite directions around the outside, letting people know, hey, you know, where you kill the Tormentor, that's going to be where we're starting, things of that sort. I would say this is not a bad encounter. I don't love teaching it, but I don't hate it either. I will say that this one would probably go high C tier for me. Drop that there. Let's talk Herald. So Herald, I love this encounter. The way it feels to clear Herald when you've been working on it. Usually it's never a first clear, right? Especially if you start hitting that three learners, 3 teachers type situation, you're going to have some bumps. So Herald, I will say Herald will probably fall right. I think Herald can get bumped into the B tier. It's a good enough encounter. I think it's going to fall in line with some of these bosses. I would say let's say above Atheon, but I don't enjoy it as much as teaching Acquisition. So I like teaching it for this assortment of bosses. I like Herald. I like the feeling of defeating Herald. I think it's great. The teaching side of it, I feel like it's a little lacking, but you know, as long as you go on what I like to dub the field trip, you're good. Repository, nothing to write home about. Definitely not as hard as Exhibition to explain to people, depending on what your style is. Our team, we basically just say, hey, we're going to have static senders that are all in the same place, and we always bounce them at the same time. So basically, we'll say send team, 3, 2, 1, step on. They all step on at the same time, and then it doesn't matter. Back in the day, we used to say, oh, well, me and so-and-so, or, you know, me and Tom are on the same, you know, bouncing squad. So if I move here, he needs to move here. And like, no. Don't even mess with that. Just have them stay in the same place. Count it down, 3, 2, 1, go. All of them step on at the same time. And guess what? It all arrives at the same time or right about the same time. And then you don't even have to worry about it. So Repository is definitely going to be higher than Exhibition. I like teaching Repository more actually than this Substratum encounter. So I think this one here actually is going to, I think this is going to actually bump up. Now I've kind of talked myself into it. I think that I like this encounter more than Oracles. I like teaching this. I think this is going to sit here in this B tier. I don't, you know what? Honestly, it's going to go right under the Atrax encounter. It's a bit refreshing after coming off of Herald and the long, you know, the long transition between 2 and 3. So, all right, let me take a drink before we break into this next one. If you're in chat right now, where do you think Verity's gonna fall? I promise I won't let it sway me. Where do you think? What are you guys feeling in your heart? Batman says D, capital D. Anyone else want to get in on this? That's funny. That's funny. All right, so let's talk about it. So, what are the challenges we run into with Verity? So we're talking about, I need you to understand, Neo said Z tier. I don't have that on here today, but maybe I should. So we got Verity. You have to have a base understanding of what you're assuming a Guardian will have to complete Verity successfully is a base understanding of some sort of geometry, a base understanding of like their situational and locational awareness of like what's around them, what's to the right, the left, in front of them. They're having the ability to avoid all of the, you know, deafening blows from the Grim and the tinnitus that's ringing in their ears, and then they kill the knights that are booming on them, but then I didn't see that now this ogre's up and this ogre stomped me, and I accidentally fell in this hole in the middle of the room, and okay, why can't I get out, and why, you know, it's saying that I'm holding something, and what do I do if I picked up 2 on the wrong time? And there's so many things that can go wrong in Verity. I don't even think it's the shapes. I could be wrong about that, but I really don't think it's the shapes that cause the most trouble with Verity. I think the problem with Verity is there are so many things that have to go right for the encounter to go right. And it's very unfortunate that it's an encounter that people just look at and they're like, I don't really want to run it. I'm scared of it. I don't understand it. And then, you know, they get in this situation where they continually talk themselves out of it and they never want to learn it. And so they do that. So it's almost similar to how, obviously, how what's the encounter name? Vault. I was thinking Lock Set, but that's Sunder Doctrine. So it's how people treated Vault from Last Wish back in the day. It's how people treat to this day Riven Legit, and they're missing out on a great fight. I would say for both Vault and Riven Legit, those are genuinely great fights that need to be experienced and understood and things like that to be appreciated. I truly don't think Verity is a good fight. I don't think it's a good encounter. And this doesn't have to do with like not understanding it. I understand deeply every single aspect of Verity. I had to get in the trenches. Basically, I had to consume every piece of media, everything that was out there. I mean, before doing these videos, I was doing like running the Sherpa server and getting everything going and getting people through and doing all these things. I just genuinely believe that Verity is a bad encounter. I think that they went too far with it. I understand what they were trying to do, but I think they needed to dial back a few of the things and allow it to be more approachable. If Verity, I'm okay with Verity existing, but it needed tweaked. And if Verity didn't exist, if you went straight from 3 to 4 instead of 3 to 4, 4 to 5, as in Verity being between repository and the witness, I think people would be running Salvation's Edge all the time. Do I think that would be good for the raid? Do I think that it was good for us to have something insane? And it made for a great raid race. But for Verity, I genuinely don't think it's a good encounter. And so maybe I could be convinced otherwise, but I think that Verity falls. For me, Verity's going to fall high D tier. I would, if you told me, Sax, you have to pick one of these to teach. I'm sorry. I'm looking at this right now. If I had to look at any of these encounters that I want to teach, I was going to say high D tier. Verity is the encounter I want to teach the least out of anything in the entire game. I don't want to teach it. I don't want to play it. I don't want to do it. And it doesn't even feel that good to clear it because by the time you get it, it's usually been so many attempts. It's like, oh my God, it just fell in place. We had the right people in the right place at the right time. And it's a lot of stuff that, like, if you know what you're doing, you can be okay. But I don't want to teach it. I think Verity, for me, Verity's going to go right above Abyss just because Verity doesn't. However, I was about to say Verity doesn't take away your abilities, but then they put the damn Grim in there that can take away your abilities. So Verity, I'm still going to say Verity will be right above Abyss. I don't want to do Abyss ever, which makes me not want to ever do Crota, but Verity is just right there. So yeah, very, very low tier. But hopefully you guys understand my reasoning for that with that. And the Witness encounter, if this were just pure encounters to do, Witness encounter would be very high for me. But this is encounters to teach, and I really, really don't love the feeling of teaching the Witness encounter. But it feels so damn good to get it done. And so that's going to bring it up for me. I will teach the Witness encounter. It's so different than anything else we've done. It only sort of compounds onto what we've done before. Like, if I actually have never tried, but if you could break the arms, maybe you can. I've literally never tried it, but if you could break the arms in the other encounters by standing and doing and getting rid of them or something of that sort, or if you picked up resonance by doing that, it would make more sense. But the fact that you don't, and you're trying to help people understand that new concept and all this stuff. But it feels so good to get the Witness down. It feels so good for your team to get good enough with the mechanics of sliding around and doing all that stuff and moving left to right and all that in between. So the Witness encounter for me, with how good it feels to do that, the Witness encounter is going to go just below Explicator for me. And so there you have it. I'm sure I could nitpick this. I'm sure I could find ways to adjust this. I'm sure you guys could come up with probably a better list, but this is my list, and my list is with what you paid for it, which is probably nothing. So S tier, Oryx; A tier, Daughters, Crota, Caretaker, Nezarec, War Priest, Shirochi; B tier, Riven, Rolk, Explicator, The Witness, Vault, Acquisition, Herald of Finality, Atheon, Earute, Tanix, Atrax, Repository, Bridge, Oracles, Totems, Gatekeeper, Summon; C tier, Substratum, Golgoroth, Kali, Templar, Descent, Security, Morgeth, Queen's Walk, Scission, Evade, Cataclysm; and finally we have the Exhibition encounter, Consecrated Mind, Confluxes, Sanctified Mind, cannot stand it, Verity, and Abyss. That is what you got. I'm going to download this, and we're going to get this put up. So thank you guys very much. If you hung out with me tonight, I appreciate you guys through everything. Shout out to everyone who did the raid tonight. Shout out to everyone who hopped in to help teach the raid tonight. I hope you guys have a great night. I'm going to go to bed. Hang out. If you guys have a Prime sub, if you have Amazon Prime, that means you have a Twitch Prime sub you need to use every month. I would love it if you would use it here. And hey, maybe you find this helpful. And even if you don't have that sub, you'd like to subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you. And until next time, be blessed, y'all. Have a great night.